friggin' welfare parasites.
And with that, let's start the stream, boys. What's going on? This is Drunkerella, and today we're doing a little bit more The Adventures of Willy Beamish. Hello to everyone here. I believe Awesome Phone was first. Ak to Awesome Phone. Nobody. Chozo. Haven't seen it in a while. Wesley, Dunk, Lovejoy, having a stroke. Yes, you are having a stroke, Lovejoy. Don't believe what you hear. And also Riot with that last minute friggin' welfare parasite. Hey, Riot. Got like one day, Dunk, right? You're like 20,000 points off or something. Actually, you know, you wish you were 20,000 points off, I think, huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's turn on the Willy Beamish shredding. There we go. This game has been shredding for like the last like 10 minutes since it's been open or whatever. Okay, let me see. Let's put that there. Okay, so Fabby, thank you very much, Wesley. Yes, nobody. The doobly shredding, nobody. That was an excessive amount of shredding. It was with the Willy Beamish shredding, and then also mine / yours, right? Wait, can you calm down the horny? Well, that's not like me, isn't it, Lovejoy, huh? Okay, makes it even more, right? No love for is this lefty over here, right? It's all for righty, right? The way the light's bouncing off it, Awesome Phone. Just bam, the big old spotlight right there, huh? Okay, so we were last here. It was the start of day 2. And I think we just finished all like the intro or something of day 2. We had breakfast with our dad, and our sister was there, and then we washed the car for some money. I didn't see how much it was, and then finally we have some free range time. Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, so let me see. How much did I get?
Money.
Okay, $7. Okay, that's it. He didn't even read how much money I got, huh? Okay, I want that on a t-shirt. Come the horny, right? If I made merch, then definitely you would submit a request, nobody, to slap that on a t-shirt. Calm the horny. That would definitely be your like Friday shirt, wouldn't it, nobody, huh? Okay, let me see. Is there any cool messages?
This is Melvin Farrar from Ace Collections. The car payments on your Range Rover are delinquent, Mr. Beamish. Now, I know you folks don't want any trouble, so just put a check in the mail, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna tow your fancy imported heap all the way back to Mexico.
Okay, that guy took like a week to get out of a sentence, huh?
Mr. Beamish, is your paint starting to chip, peel, or fade? Does your home need a facelift worse than your mother-in-law? Well, don't worry. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to tell you about a modern miracle. Aluminum siding.
Nice. Although only poor houses have that, right? Okay, the car we went back to Mexico is a NAFTA joke? It is? Nobody. Thank God you're here. In lieu of the devs who, let me see, they might be long dead. At the very least, they're long retired. To let us know these things, nobody, huh? Okay, yeah, serious boomer jokes. Even though presumably it was only children's playing this at the time, but maybe they knew that like the children's would be replaying it when they were approaching boomer age, and they would get it to I was just like but like nobody was here to let me know about that NAFTA joke. Otherwise, I never would have got it, and I don't know if I'm going to play this game after I stream this. You know what I mean? Like, when's the next time I'm going to play it? The last time I played this was like 20 years ago or whatever, huh? Okay, hey chat and influencer. Hey Claudvic. Hey influency. Now I'm taking a day off from influencing. I mean, if you're influenced, Aquaruptimon, you're here nice and early. if you're influenced to play Willy Beamish, well, that's no skin off my back, right? That was not my intent, right? So it's an influencer day off today, Claudebeck, but I'm still playing, in my opinion, a great game, huh? Yeah, Gen X is the new boomer, pretty much, right? The boomers are now all dying, huh? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. There's something. Okay, pardon me. One of you guys put one of your nasty, like, beard hairs just like on my lips or something, and I could feel it there, but I couldn't see it or grab it, huh? Okay, Palette. Hey, Palette, you're here nice and early this time, huh? Okay, next time I play 20 years, I will, and then I would have forgotten all about nobody's explanation there, right? But I'll finally get it, right? It's like, oh, it's a NAFTA joke. Okay, the beginning of Sierra's identity here, it's too early to be a real .com site, too late to get into the actual .com boom, yeah. Yeah, that was you, Awesome Phone. You just yanked one of your beard hairs and just, you know, hoping that it would land on your queen, and it did. It got dangerously close to my mouth, Awesome Phone, and it was just really bothersome, huh? Yeah, I know, it's a pube, right? I didn't want to say that. I was thinking that it was probably a pube, but I didn't want to say it. I wishful thinking that it was just a beard hair palette, but someone's nasty pube just floated through the air and then just landed right on me, huh? Okay, fucked up. It was so wicked serious. Always so cartoony and fun. I mean, that's why you probably like LucasArts, but that's why I hate LucasArts, because it's just like there's no fucking real danger. Dunk, where the hell's the death? And like the threat of horrible doom, right? LucasArts, it was always just like a romp. Even when you were literally playing as Death in Grim Fandango, it's like you obviously couldn't die, and there was no way to mess up. Whereas in Sierra games, us Sierra players always had the fear of God in us at like really young ages to be like, I better not mess up. Right? And that's why, you know what, Dunk? That's why Sierra players are like, you know, in like high earning careers now as adults, right? And fucking LucasArts players, they're like Bachelor of Arts holders or something, because they didn't fucking take life seriously, huh? Okay, for an online meeting, I have to go in like 4 and then come back later. Okay, online meeting. Okay. Okay, I ended up missing. You're hoping to land it right there in that little boat-shaped area right there, but it ended up close to my mouth, huh? Okay, I saw a 4-inch pube on a urinal. 4-inch, hang on. Yeah, no, because like after a certain point, it stops growing, right, Dunk? So it's like the hair on your head, right? Yeah, no, fountaining blood. Which makes you wonder how fucking clumsy was Roger. Why did you grab it like that, Roger? Why did you do it like a normal person and just try and pick it up, right? Okay, yeah, some serious shit went on. Because it was a dunk when a policeman died in the 80s, huh? And people didn't celebrate it or whatever. Okay, the only LucasArts game I played was Day the Tentacle, and you thought it was trash! Why was it trash, Eruptivon? Okay, us here kids started fucking companies, right? And like LucasArts players, they just grew up to be fledgling indie devs where they made games where you can't die, right? Like I think Guga. Guga was a LucasArts kid, right? Now he made one game where you can die, but that was the whole point of it, right? So yeah, sorry. Save often and save often and save frequently. What's the phrase? Nobody, huh? I didn't need telling because of course I did, right? I mean, look how many fucking saves I already have. This is a game for fucking children, and you can soft lock in this, right? And you can die, but it's not dying, right? Okay, Okay, yeah, point clicks were already out. Yeah, they're already on their way out by like 1996, which it really wasn't that long, was it, Claude? It was like a glorious 5 years of point clicks, and then audiences started getting bored of them or whatever, right? Laid off and could play. They took to Twitter to whinge about it, right, Dunk? Huh? Okay, it's those three characters. Yeah. Okay, so it's shitty Nickelodeon cartoon. Well, I imagined it was for. Was Day the Tentacle for children? I assumed it was. Raptamon, right? Say that's it. Save early. Save early. Okay. Literally save within 2 minutes of the game because you could still fuck up, right? Yeah, how to HORNY playing a tween-based game, right? This one, you mean nobody? Apparently, right? There's no beefcake for any female players, like myself, nobody, right? Like when I was younger. But like apparently the boys playing this game, they got Willy's mom, Tiffany, maybe Dana, right? Who we'll see a bit later. Yes, Wesley, huh? Okay, Day is kind of hard to like. I don't remember having any egregious complaints about Day the Tentacle. I think I liked Grim Fandango, right? Would I put it above like King's Quest 6 or something? No, right? But I had the nostalgia for King's Quest, right? I honestly thought Monkey Island was like seriously overhyped, right? I'm probably gonna get cancelled for saying that publicly, Dunk. So yes. Frog Love right before the government put the chemicals. You know what? Raptor is because they didn't fucking save because they were stupid and they didn't learn their lesson the first time they died, and so they were just going on and not saving. And so when they died, it was a severe setback. It's like, oh my god, I need to reload all the way back to Act 1, and so they were really butthurt about it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Dunk. Police Quest 1. I showed it to, I played that not long ago. And I showed the death to all you guys. But you know what, Dunk? Sometimes, yes it is, right? In real life, I mean, banging the wrong chick, right? Or banging the wrong chick at the wrong time. In that case, it's just like...
Some spare change.
Yes, Raptor. Sometimes you know how it is, Dunk, or maybe you don't, but like, I'm sure someone else here does know. You stick your dick in crazy, and it could be a very near fatal error, right? Okay, it's cool to not like a... Okay, yes, right? But you know what, Dunk? If I say that on fucking Twitter, then like I will get like probably like at least 20 comments from people I don't fucking know, being just like, oh, I guess you have bad taste, or just like, how can you dislike such a masterpiece? Like Monkey Island was like a pioneer in adventure games and blah blah blah, and Ron Gilbert, you know, I don't know what. I think you should just like kill yourself in the honor of Ron Gilbert or something, right? Okay, Stinky Cheese, welcome back, man. I'm doing okay today, Stinky Cheese. I know I got some stressful news earlier today. The fucking tax man is trying to get his grubby hands all over my cheddar, Stinky Cheese, so that will kind of put me in a tizzy, huh? Yes, but she had a nice smile, right? Her smile was like meh, right? Okay, her husband was an animal. That makes it sound like you fucked her husband, Dunk. That makes it sound like you fucked the husband and he was just a demon in the sack, huh? Okay, Mad Genius, good to see you, man. Your Willy, that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to steal that for a future, what do you call? A stream title, Mad Genius, Willy Beamish, right? But it's the start of day 2, I got lots of time to do so, huh? Okay, type of guy, the kind of juggernaut, the kind of guy who could like the juggernaut bitch, and that kind of made you a bit wring your hands a bit, but you did it anyway, huh? He was also a demon in the sack, huh? If he does that with his body, what do you think he does with his cock, huh? Okay, fuck, marry, kill Ron Gilbert, Dave Gilbert, or Gilbert Gottfried. Okay. Fuck Gilbert Gottfried. You marry Dave Gilbert, right? That guy owns a company, and you kill Ron Gilbert, Raptamon. Easy, huh? Gilbert Gottfried, that guy's a demon in the sack, huh? Oh god. Can you imagine his like orgasm noises? The old Reddit cooks switcheroo. You're no stranger to that, Klondike, huh? Yeah, there we go. Although, unfortunately, I think it cuts off after the first, like, 35 letters or something, Mad Genius. So it'll just say, Ella and the Adventure, that's it. And the best part is probably cut off. In fact, I think for this stream, probably the title is cut off if you're browsing on the retro page. It just says The Adventures of Willy Beamish, right? I think. Now, because you guys are here watching, if you just scroll down just a little bit, you can see the entire glorious title that I put there. Gilbert Gottfried? That guy fucks. Like, with high nasal registers, huh? Okay, everyone in this chat's a demon in the sack. We're drunk fans. There's no soft cocks here, Doug, right? You were all my sons. And I taught you. Your hot mom taught you how to fuck, right? Doug, that's it. That's my son! Okay, a demon of sloth, maybe? Do you mean you, Claudvic? Claudvic is a little bit of a Snorlax, but he still might fuck, right?
Gordon, this is Dan from Personnel. Just wanted to let you know that we still owe you 4 vacation days. After deducting federal, state, and local taxes, your profit-sharing contribution, and the $10 you still owe us for the last baseball pool, the total amount comes to $1.63. I'll put the check in the mail tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Ann. Thanks, baby.
There are no messages. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, okay, it's 10 something. Okay. Hi, I'm Gilbert Gottfried and I'm fucking you. Isn't that great for you, right? I'm having a great time. Yes, Mad Genius. Man, that's hot, huh? Okay, have you seen those professional cuddler creeps? Oh, yeah, it's usually women? Or is it men and women? Dunk, right? Yeah, professional cuddler for, like, really sad sack lonely people who need the human touch. So they pay someone, right? I wonder how many times they get, like, you know, sexually harassed or something. They go to cuddle, they go to do their job, and then like the punter just like grabs a boobie or something, or tries to touch an ass or something, right? Okay, men and women. They're sad sack women, right? I mean, I would imagine that it's much more dangerous for women. Women professional cuddlers.
Das ist not eine Booby!
You went to grope a boobie, but then you forgot that you got a male professional cuddler, so you just grabbed his boobs, right? Excellent, Gilbert Godfrey. I need to try that. I need to do that next time. Not during coitus, Claudvic, right? I'm gonna forget, right? But if maybe some scrub tries to, like, you know, hit on me or something, I'll just whip out my Gilbert Gottfried voice, huh? Okay, as long as I get to the nurse, and you get to the nurse in, like, the first 5 minutes, isn't it, Kim, right? Yeah, the old butt grab, right? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't risk it. As much as, like, what a cakewalk that job sounds like. I think in Japan, of course, I think they have, like rent a friend or something, or, like, rent a girlfriend or something, where just, like, your parents are, like, on your fucking case, just, like, do you have a girlfriend yet? A dunk, right? When you're getting married, right? And you don't have one, of course, because you're a schmuck. So you rent a girlfriend or a friend and be like, this is my girlfriend, Ella, right? And I'm just like, hi, right? And of course I'm on my best behavior in front of the parentals and whatever. And, you know, you bring me to all the family events. But then eventually, just like, when enough time has passed where your parents are just like, why the fuck aren't you marrying her? Then you can just, like, be like, okay, thanks for that, Ella, but, like, my parents are getting suspicious. And then you can tell your parents, oh, she cheated on me, right? So, you know. An impression of Robin Williams? I can't. Was he? That guy was so talented, huh? Okay, God bless, right, Whitey? You always pick your moments, huh? Oh yeah, I heard that, Bureau. Yeah, that little thing. I'm Godfrey reading 50 Shades of Grey, and weren't you just like, man, this is hot, huh? Yeah, you know what, Dunk? It's actually not bad, right? Like a full-time girlfriend, an actual girlfriend. Well, first of all, let me see. You gotta take her out probably at least once a week, and then there's her birthdays, your anniversary, Christmas, Valentine's Day, right? And just, like, I'm sure she'll ask you, be like, can you get me a coffee? And then but she doesn't bother to Venmo you the money back, right? So just renting it, like, even for, like, okay, rent a girlfriend for, like, Thanksgiving. $300, right? It's like, That's how much a regular girlfriend costs for what? Actually, that's like 2 weeks. That's what a regular girlfriend costs for 2 weeks, right? And you were eternally heartbroken. You'll never love again, right? Because every other woman just doesn't come close to your beloved Ella, right, Dunk? Okay, lying is worse in Japan. I don't think so, Dirtpile. It's all about saving face, right? There's all those hikikomoris where it's like their parents just like lie to all their friends, be like, oh yeah, Dirtpile, he does remote work for a company in America, right? That's why he's home all the time. But like actually you're just a jobless schmo and you're just like gaming and like watching streams all day, Dirtpile. So I wouldn't say so. The time, that's right? And the time that you spend on an actual girlfriend, you can use that time for gaming, Dunk, right? Okay, check out the movie Dirty Work. It's exactly renting a girlfriend, Kim, huh? Breaking out the economics, yeah. I hated that subject in uni, but some of it apparently still stuck, Vero, hey? They're just like, okay, just doing the girlfriend math. A girlfriend costs at least $500. More if like, you know, you earn more than her and then she like kind of finagled you into like paying like more rent and, you know, spending more on the groceries and the utilities and such, right? Yeah, half this chat are probably hikikomori, right? Reptomon is fucking lying about his job when he says that he has an online meeting to go to in like 40 minutes, right? What he means is that he has scheduled an e-date with his favorite e-girl and she's gonna be online in about 30 minutes from now, and so he needs to be there so that they can talk. They can have their scheduled talk because he pledged on like the top tier of our Patreon, and so he's entitled to it, so he booked it, but he's telling us that he has an online meeting with work, right? But yeah, and I'm sorry, Claude. I just have a high opinion of my sons, where I'm assuming that you all have jobs, right? And it's just, this is just your off time or something, or you're working right now and you're just second monitoring this shit, right? But no, you live with your mom and dad, and they're feeding you food through like a tray, like in the door, a la prison, as if you're in like solitary confinement, right? You just you leave your fucking room like twice a day to get the food that your parents like prepared for you and left by the door, right? You pee in a bottle just to have more time for watching streams, right? Okay, hang out with my friends, Bob. Yeah, there we go, Dunk, huh? Alright, bye, Wesley. Wesley didn't get to see any of this fucking game. We were just talking about boobs and girlfriends. Okay, you know what? As long as we're talking, let's get more... No. Sorry. Let's get more Simpson here with a full cam. There we go, huh? Okay, yeah, a couple boppies and a BMW after like 5 years together, right? Single, taken, gave her. Yeah, you're married to a good old Gavin, right? Dinner with the waifu pillow, right? Feeding her like jelly beans, huh? Like something dry that doesn't stain it, huh? Okay, one of those fridges that you can brag about. One of those smart fridges. That's it. Good, because I got an online meeting later tonight. A meeting. Watching TV. Watching a stream. You know, wanking. All right, I'm gonna stay at home and all of the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. I'm gonna watch retro streams. Ding. Okay, a third body. Wow, third body, huh? Why would anyone buy a base bottle of Fanny Adams, eh? When I first introduced them, Dunk, a ton of people were just like, what's this? Right? It's people not in the know. They buy it, like new people buy it and like, what's this? And they're just like, oh, I hope you enjoy it, huh? Okay, Sears catalog from the 80s. Pages are all stuck together, right, Kovic?
She's a babe.
Thank you, Timmy.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, Timmy. Chozo, yes, thank you very much, Chozo. How have you been, man? How's the old streaming thing been coming along? Yeah, yes, yeah, no. Retro streams is just like, okay, all these people would appreciate that, right? Okay. You know, Castlevania streams. You begrudgingly admit that you're watching Castlevania streams. Ding! Right, now, would you unhook this? You don't deserve this shabby treatment. You deserve You deserve to be spit on if you watch Castlevania streams from now on, huh? But anyways, yes, I have such a high opinion of all my sons, thinking that you guys have jobs, and at least a quarter of you probably have a girlfriend or a wife or something, right? Right, guys? You're not total losers, right? Okay, lovely summer dress. Hey, thank you very much, Kim. Yeah, no, he's a sickie, Timmy. He does like his Castlevania streams, huh? Okay, you took a break from Twitch. You just need to get away, Chozo, or is real life get busy, Rotor? But you are back now, and it's time to get high. Attaboy, Chozo, huh? Sounds good. We'll all be here for it, huh? Okay, I need to remember to. Can you imagine me playing the game like this? I feel like you guys would not say anything for like half an hour, right? Okay. Okay, I took a giant break from the interwebs, pretty much. Attaboy, Chozo. It's healthy, right? Like, I take breaks, but they're like a week or two here and there, right? And I certainly need them, so. Okay, too old and bowed out of the game. Kids have grown up and out of the nest. Wow, is Vero like way older than I think he is, right? Okay, I like your headband. You like the coordination, Dunk. Hey, look at you, notice it, hey? The little red, and pulling it all together with my red headband and the little red lips. Okay, this game is probably a dirty boomer joke, so we already found like half a dozen of them. Dunk. I might need you guys to point them out, right? Because they might be a bit before my time, right? Just like with nobody pointing out that NAFTA joke, right? That I didn't get it back then, and I didn't get it now. But good, nobody was here, right? Okay, it's good. Shade transition. I'm glad you're noticing, Dunk, huh? Oh, girlfriends and wives. In this economy, you can barely afford a can of beans. Chozo, right? Stream to embarrass your children. Now you're thinking, Timmy, huh? It's almost as if you have some grown-up children of yourself, huh? Thank you, Chozo, my prince, huh? Thank you for that. Thanks for that sipping. Okay, what do I want to do? I have to put it here on the menu screen because the time keeps ticking when I'm in my inventory. So let me see. It's about 10. It's about quarter to 11. As far as I know, the main event to do today is to meet my friends. It's the first day of summer vacation, and I think tonight is the babysitter night. But so let us see. Okay, single child, that's just a younger brother, and an unkie. Oh, that's nice, Timmy, huh? Chorizo brain. That's not a bad old account, Dunk, huh? Okay, as guys, yeah, if you lived through it, huh? Oh, you buy cans of beans, you just buy legumes. Buy the pocketful, bartering with the good old Jimmy down the road there, Clodvic, for some legumes, right? And he always tries to stiff you on the legumes, he does, huh? Yeah, when you show up in chats, right? People just see the CH and then the ZO, and they just assume chorizo, right? It's that human brain thing where you really just read like the first few letters of a word and then you assume the rest or whatever. So, okay, porn episode name. It would have to be an Española porn, wouldn't it, Dunk, huh? Okay. First things first. Okay, I think I forgot something in my room. Let me just go grab that before I head out. This one. Yeah, okay, here.
Willy keeps flies, beetles, and slugs in this jar to feed to Orson and Horny. Although recently, Orson has been very finicky and will only eat neon tetras.
Okay, Willy also has a fish or something.
Once teeming with a half a dozen fish, Willy's aquarium now exhibits the chosen Darwinian natural selection. The tiger barb, which Willy named Orson,
Zounds!
has grown to 5 times its normal size.
Yes. Okay. Okay, there we go. The little flies. Grab that. what time is it now? Okay, 10 minutes passed for me just hauling my ass up to my room and getting those flies. Okay, this tune though. Is anyone feeling this? Yo, Isa! What's good, Isa? You're here at work, is it? So yeah, just an early Thursday stream, tomorrow. Getting the weekend started early this time, Isa. With a stream today. And we're back at it with this game all about summer vacation. You certainly could use one, Isa, but unfortunately you are a grown man now, so now you need to work until the day you die, right? No way are you getting 2 months off, in the summer to just goof around, right? Oh, you're chilling out, boy, Isa. Cool. Okay, so I got undivided Isa attention for the most part, huh? I don't know if you've already packed a bowl or indulged in a little edible, Isa. Okay. Let me save it as, okay, just save it as fucking tune, huh? Okay, I might reload, because this might waste a lot of time. But let me just see if there's anything to do in my sister's rooms. Or anything. I highly doubt it. No, okay. The bathroom, and then up there, and then... Is she in here? If somebody tells me no, she should be out doing hot girl stuff, right? Yeah, okay, no, there's nothing to steal except for her thing. Okay, I should've got some booze before you left though, yeah? Yeah, to really get into the mood, eh? Okay, I'm just gonna check if there's anything going on around the house. No, okay, I don't think so. I don't know if my dad is still hanging out, doing nothing. No, everyone is gone. Mom and sister were not at breakfast, strangely. Oh, god damn it. Do you want food or... Okay, no, he wants to take a wee. Okay. Okay, dog, let's go.
Okay, Duffy, let's go!
Okay, my dad was right fucking there.
Kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and grits.
My dad was right fucking there and he didn't walk the goddamn dog. Okay, jeez, okay, it's like... Oh, okay, it's only 11:30 now. Okay, now we finally get to play around on the neighborhood screen. Okay.
Nestled in the heart of a medium-density subdivision, the Beamish home is typical of the middle-class structures which populate this suburban neighborhood. This house belongs to the McKee family. Currently, it is unoccupied. The McKees have taken up residence in a hotel near downtown Frumpton because of the extremely high level of radon recently discovered in their home.
Wow, okay.
This is Dana Mitchell's house.
Okay, Dana, that's her name.
To East Frumpton. To Slougher Park. To Treefort.
Okay. If I hit tab, yeah, it'll take me to... Okay, so I can go there, the Treefort, and then just home. Okay. Okay, we have 2 cars, apparently. Okay, JP! What's good, JP? I was looking today. East Frumpton, yeah. Sounds like some parts of New York, doesn't it, Isa, right? When the real schmoes and slobs wandering around, it's East Frumpton. Okay, is it... okay, I think we go there, and then we go here automatically, and then we might even go there. Today might be the pizza place jaunt with our friends.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Willy, where you been?
Hi, Willy. By the way, Willy, I brought your comic book back. It's over there on the shelf.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, just give me that. $1 for comics. Okay, I can't look at...
In order to scare off all the neighborhood lamos, Willy and friends selected Scully for their official Treefort flag. Once a week, they hold a special flag-raising ceremony in which they pledge allegiance to Scully and the club for which he stands, one nation indivisible with liberty and justice and loogies for all.
Okay.
This is Willy's friend, Perry. Perry is a serious student. Willy is a serious goofball. They make a great team.
Okay, nice. Studious black kid, huh? I can't look at the
Willy and
girl.
friends keep club treasure in this chest. Among the items considered treasure are a car-flattened snake, a dozen egg grenades, a six-pack of empty beer cans, and an ever-growing collection of toenail clippings.
Ew, oh my god.
The jar contains emergency supplies of tutti frutti sugar bombs.
Okay, I walked so much. I'm taking this data just to chill out, boy, JP. Heal those blisters, huh? Was it a walk with a purpose? Or was it just a walkabout? Okay, worship Satan, right? There's a studious black kid. No, it wasn't the typical just like, oh, black kid who's like good at basketball. It's the studious black kid. He's probably the smartest out of the all. He's the brains of this operation. Isn't that nice to see, Iza? And then there's the babe. I guess we'll call her. The girl, the one with the feminine wiles, and then Willy. Willy is, I guess, the if you need something like, if you need some jackass task done, I think Willy does it, right? The black kid will be like, no way, man, because he's smart like that. The girl will obviously puss out, but then like, you know, Willy will be the one to be like, yeah, I'll do it, and then he'll like break something, right? I want some tutti. Now you walked so much yesterday, JP. That needs to count for something, right? If you eat those tutti frutti sugar bombs, and it was all for nothing, huh? Yeah, I know. She's a tween, babe. I guess, Iza, right?
Willy and his friends formed a kickball team they call Kickbutt. They play teams from other neighborhoods. Last week, Kickbutt made a dramatic comeback in the 74th quarter to win 435.5 to 433.
Not bad.
The last remaining dart of what was once a full set is embedded in the dartboard on the far wall.
Okay,
Got a can of slam dunk for me?
Just ran out, man.
Hey, what's that?
the
I
frog.
named her Gigi. What do you think of her?
And there's a frog babe too. And Horny is gonna start getting some feelings.
Heaven or what?
Hubba hubba.
Hello there, big boy.
Look at the dick sucking lips on her.
She's cute. Almost as cute as you, Dana. Look at Horny. I think he's in love.
I think he's in love.
I'm gonna enter Horny in the
Enter
annual
Horny?
Toot Sweet Frog Jump. You can enter Gigi. Are you crazy? Gigi's a shelf frog.
Okay. Okay, why does the young black kid know what lust is? That's a little...
Look at him jump. Look at Horny go.
Go, Horny, go!
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything. All you boys ever think about is winning.
Okay. Okay, Dana's voice is a little weird. It's almost as if they couldn't find a young girl, or younger girl, so they just had to probably digitally alter some adult woman's voice for that, huh? A little cocaine! Good old tweenage hijinks, Iza, right? Ahooga, hubba hubba, right? Okay, how come none of them know what... Like, the young black kid knows what lust is. Strangely, he's 11 or 10, and he knows what lust is, but... And yet, they don't know what horny is, or they know, and they think it's funny, and it's an old joke, so they don't even, you know... They don't even, call attention to it anymore. Yeah, he knows too much for a kid, right? I feel like, Perry, like, he's, like, uncovered... Like his parents, or like his mom's, like, secret affair. His mom's like fucking the gardener, right? But of course the mom thinks she's hiding it really well, but Perry's way too wicked smart for that. And Perry just like, you're like, Mom, have you ever considered that your unbridled lust for the gardener is just like ruining other people's lives aside from Dad's? And of course Perry's mom was like, what? Right? That's a lot of big words for like a 10-year-old, right? Okay, I remember this. You can say the nice thing. Yeah, you can say the nice thing. This, right? But then Dana will actually take it, like, as an insult. It's just like, what? You just want my frog, Gigi, just let your fucking win? Oh, go to hell, Willy, right? But if you kind of sass her and choose this option, then she's like, well, how dare you, right? Because she's a strong, independent woman, so she does what I really want her to do, but she thinks that it's her idea. You know what I mean? So yeah, Perry knows where Jimmy Hoffa is buried, right? And he's waiting for just the right moment to drop that huge nugget of information, right? Okay, so you're right. Yeah, Dana was just like, you know, just kind of giving us some like feminist bullshit, just like, all you think about is winning, right? Soup? How's it going today? How long do I got today? Did you sleep well after last time, Soup? We're just back at it with more Willy Beamish. Okay, so Frog's gonna have guts determination to win the 25 grand and a trophy, and it ain't for any run-of-the-mill wimpy girl frog.
You're right. Winning isn't everything. Besides, the frog jump isn't for any run-of-the-mill wimpy girl frog. A frog's gotta have guts and determination if he's gonna win $25,000 and a trophy.
Who are you calling wimpy? Gigi can jump with the best of them.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dana. I heard Turbo Frog has won so many times, he's gonna be on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
And he doesn't just mean the swimsuit issue either.
Big deal. My Gigi is poetry in motion. She's got it all. Brains, brawn, and beauty. I bet she could even beat Horny.
There's nothing like a little competition to get my juices flowing.
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything to you boys. I'm not gonna sell out and put her in a dumb old contest.
Fine, if that's how you feel. But I'm sure
What's
Horny
going
will do a lot better if Gigi's in the contest.
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
Or
Hey, sports fans. I'm
Okay.
kinda hungry. Wanna go over to the Slice of Life and get a pizza? I got a free coupon.
okay, that was weird. And like the thing kind of, you saw it kind of pause there, right? It almost seems like the game just started running through the dialogue for the other option, right? Because that's why I said earlier, if you say the nice option, then then Dana refuses to enter her frog, right? And you'll see later, I think, why I need her frog to enter, right? Okay, Willy learning how to manipulate Wabbit, yeah, right? And like us, the player, we're supposed to do that. Although I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know why the game sort of hung up for a second, and now it seemed to play through both dialogue reactions. So it won't change anything for the rest of today. And because I've only finished this game once, I don't know what happens at the very end. If Gigi is not there, then that is a soft lock, right? Okay, how about you? Yeah, I've been sleeping, pretty good, Soup. Although this morning was a bit groggy for some reason, even though got a decent amount of sleep and didn't go to bed too late, so. Okay, I don't like seeing Horny, Willy, Guts, and all these words that don't usually belong together, all said in very close succession to each other, right? Okay, it might be an audio setting issue with the old scum. Okay, so okay, no, you can't see that, but I'm playing it through DOSBox because this is the GOG version, right? So there's just a little shortcut in the folder, and it just launched through DOSBox. So let's see, maybe like when I'm finished here, when I'm offline, I'll try doing that again, see if it does it again or whatever. Okay, I can't. Hang on. Okay, only 2 minutes have passed. I wonder if, okay, no, time's still ticking.
Jar with flies. Just the thing for a hungry frog. Comic book. Holy Pulp Magazine. It's Biffo-Man comic book.
But yeah, I'm not, I still have the yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
I'm not too concerned about, the audio. It's like, did the game register me picking a certain option, right? So. Beamish Willy, would you hold it against me? Is a Beamish Willy good? Or is it kind of diseased, Lassus, huh? All the characters get AIDS and die of it now. Yeah, all these kids grow up, and they get drafted into Nom, and they died a horrible death. Maybe not Perry, he's too wicked smart for that. Actually, no, I don't think it mattered in Nom, right, Isa? If you're wicked smart, then it's just like, well, they needed meat for the machine, right? Or at best, you would maybe be working on the planes or something, right? Okay, but Dana invited us to go to the old pizza. So that's and it is, yeah, it's lunchtime now, so perfect time for it. And if I exit, they'll just go there, thank ourselves. Yes, okay, we went there ourselves.
Get your souvenir snapshot. Treasure the moment. Only $1. Hey, fellas. How about a romantic picture of you and the little lady?
There's 3 of us.
Think of it. The 3 of us immortalized forever. Anyone have $1?
I'm tapped out.
Black kid has no money. Okay, how's this romantic when there's 3 of us? Okay, we can have a sexy menage here. Perry can be the chocolate filling in our sandwich, right? Okay, they drafted anyone. What a waste, right? Even the wicked smart folks are just like, they just shoved a gun in their hands and they probably just died unceremoniously within the first week or first days, right? Okay, Matthew, what's good, Matthew? How are you today on this Thursday? Not my usual day, it's true, but I got something to do tomorrow, so I thought I'd get the weekend started early. Yeah, it's a throuple, right? Romantic? First of all, we're like 10 years old, guy. And second, it's 2 dudes and this girl, right? Okay, what do we look like? Tourists? We don't go for that sentimental crap. And then I do. Okay, there's no points, but I do remember what this snapshot is for later in the game.
I do. Here, mister.
Okay, everyone. Look at the birdie. I think you're gonna like this one.
Okay, shooting tight.
Here you go, young fella. Something for your scrapbook. Thanks, kids.
Pretty nice. Okay. That's not very accurate. How the hell did Perry lean across the table like that? But okay. Look at the babe on the other side of the screen there in the red dress. Who goes to a pizza place like that in that like coochie dress, right? Get it, kick it, wick out. What's going on, Wolf? Okay, old crusty guys. Okay, I need to look at that, Isa. The old barflies holding up the bar at this like pizza place, right? This pizza place is really hopping for like 12:30 on what is probably a Wednesday, right? Like school just ended not long ago, right? Okay, double points for that redhead. Yes, right? Yeah, if I was wearing that thing over there, with that lady on the far right is, right? I'd be scoring double because I accessorized with the red headband, but she just thought that the dress was enough, right? The dress and her blonde hair, Kim. Ew, oh my god. Woman in a red dress with her brother. Casual incest in the old pizza parlor, right? They're just grabbing a pizza pie. Yeah, they're both blondes, and she's wearing that coochie dress and whatever, and her loving brother, her loving Folger's brother has his arm around her and whatever. And at some point, he's gonna put his hand on the old upper thigh, right? Okay, they're like Kinder. You never know what surprise you'll find inside. You mean inside a coochie dress, JP? Yeah, Pizza and Movie was the old Netflix and chill of the 90s, right? And like, that was like such a, like a Pizza and a Movie would now be like such a high effort date for today's like modern generation, right? They're so fucking lazy. They just invite you over for Netflix or something, and then they just pop some popcorn if you're lucky, if they're not poor. They don't even bother to feed you a proper meal, and then they expect to get laid, huh? Yes, yeah, it's her head is like right where you know where it would be, Soup, huh? Check out the babe. I know, I'm talking about the babe on the right. James is like, what about the babe on the left, though, right? Also in the red, with the headband, she's way hotter.
And I like it.
Thank you, Vero, thank you!
Damn it. Got me to open the world again with this Hoochie Dress Raute content.
Yeah. Got him, Vero, right? Yeah, I know how to work you, huh? Vero, thank you very much for the resub, huh? You put out, yeah, right? Even like the unbuttered stuff, right? Just like the crappy, unsalted, unbuttered stuff. It's like, well, that's a good, solid, let's see, 13 cents worth of like food. Wolf, right? That's good enough for you. Yeah, no, the look on his face, he's like, right? Getting a handy at the pizza parlor. You have wasted your youth, Soup, because you never ever got a hand job under the table at a pizza parlor, right? And now you're too old! You're too old, and all the pizza parlors have like closed down or whatever. Why can't a lady give her her big bro a handy in a crowded pizza place? Fucking 12:30 on a Saturday. Is this not America, Isa, right? These are what your forefathers died for. Not for freedoms or like against like the fucking colonies or something. It was the right to give your sister or perhaps your first cousin a hand job in a crowded place, huh? What's it? Yeah, interracial three-way. Isn't it romantic, huh? Like, me and Perry both have really weird faces. And me and the black kid both, like, Perry looks downright like he knows that he's putting it up Dana's ass tonight, right? Dana's in the middle, just like, yeah, this is nice, right? Look at Perry. He definitely has some ideas, right, for this white bitch, huh? Pretty smoking, yeah, Cog, right? Thanks, man. What kind of restaurant has booth tables and cocktail tables and a bar? JP? Well, okay, actually, Boston Pizza? Hang on. I think Boston Pizza would look not too dissimilar to this. I know you don't have that where you are, JP. But if there's any Americans, right? Or whatever the big pizza chain is where you live. It's time for the old hand job, right? If you gotta make sure that you survive until that point, Wolf. If you die tomorrow without getting a hand job at the pizza place, then your ghost, your spirit will forever haunt this earth, right? But if you get the handy in a pizza place, you can die happy. A stern tell off. Your parents sat your sister down and wagged their finger in her face, just like, now, Sister Lasses, don't you be doing that again, right? I mean, second cousins, that's fine. Have you thought about your cousin Bobby? He's like second cousin twice removed. That's fine, but first cousins, that's a no-no. They're gonna spit roast. Yeah, that's a good time, huh? We're just fueling up on pizza here, Isa. Spit roasting requires a lot of energy, so we're just fueling up on pizza. Hand job, babe, for a chicken restaurant. That's not a bad Durfall, huh? The competitor to like Nando's, huh? You had a wank on a train once. You couldn't wait till you got home or something, Lasses? Or like you were the constant jiggling and vibration was making you nervous. So it's like, I need to have a wank to calm down. So you just wanked it. You didn't even go to the bathroom, Lasses. You just did it in your seat. And like the guy sitting across from you just had to just look the other way, right? Or he was also jerking it. And it was just a nice brotherhood of jerkin, right? Cock and balls, different chicken restaurants. That's also a sports bar. You guys are full of good ideas, huh? Okay, did we get our Willy on yet? No, we're close. Look at this three-way that I'm about to have. A Sharp Optics, right? With that nice babe in the middle, right? And my black friend. The boys were just talking about having a wank in a public place. What are you weighing on that, Sharp Objects? I'm not sure we should mix Sharp Objects with our Willy. I see you don't like to live dangerously, James, huh? So much chicken emotes, Kim, huh? Yeah, make a hold this gaze while you finish. As much as you want to close your eyes when you finish, make sure you hold that gaze, huh? Hand jobs, that's a good fucking deal, hey? There was probably a stampede in front of that store, right? It's like a hand job for only 5 to 10 euros, right? And it's they're Finski, so like, okay, Finska women, they're, you know, blonde and usually pretty attractive, right? There was just a stampede of foreigners, but they probably meant handcrafted, handmade, or whatever, huh? This is flagrant false advertising. Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice? Doesn't that just warm the cockles of your heart, Isa? The black and white folks getting along and over their mutual bonding over perverted sex acts, huh? Over spit roasting some white girl, huh? No, that doesn't count because that's not public, right? I know it's a public toilet, but like you were behind a door. You know, apparently, who was that up there who had a wank on a train, right? This in the game you see over there on the far right, that blonde guy is getting a handy from his sister. His sister. Okay, don't do it on a bus. That's very bad form, right? How come, right? I need to ask, right? How come? Yeah, the token black, because it would be like, he's literally the only black person here. Nobody. Hang on, let me think. I literally don't know if we see another black person in this game. And you can see this entire restaurant is full of white people, right? And then just thinking later ahead in the game, I think it's just more, right? So when they made this game, they were just like, oh geez, there's something about white people in this town, Frumpton, right? If they didn't add Perry, and then it'd be like, okay, fair enough, it's just a very white neighborhood. But they realized that, and they're like, shit, we better put a black kid in there. And so they just recolored Perry here, like Perry. What was the last time you heard a black kid named Perry? That's a very white name, huh? So he probably was a white kid, but then they were like, we should add a black kid. There we go. One of Willy's friends is black, huh? But yeah, no, I seriously think he is. Once I click out of this, and we can look at this restaurant, but I'm pretty sure he's the only black person here. And just thinking further in the head of the game, he might literally be the only black person we see in this entire game. Okay, if Lauren Boebert was blonde, is that good, Lassus? Yeah, I know. We're gonna get our pizza or something, or like we're gonna go to a chicken restaurant next, and Perry's gonna just break out like the hot sauce and the cumin and such, and you know, Willy be like, what's that? It's like, it's seasoning, right? It's like, why is it brown, right? I think your salt has gone off, mate. Oh, okay, a bus, right? Yeah, the best you can do on a bus is just to move behind, I suppose. The wanker, huh? On a train, you can just move to a different carriage. Same on a subway or whatever. I would say it's worse wanking in a car and you're in the back seat, right? Because no one can go anywhere, huh? Okay, he might be like Lando in Star Wars. Look at my betrayal. I think it's a little implied that Willy has a crush on Dana, right? But like Perry is here to steal my girl, right? Look at his expression, right? Okay, where are the Italians would never eat at a dump like this, right? This American Italian restaurant, right? Okay, I don't think we'll see it in this game. But this game came with a manual where it had the pizza menu, and all the pizzas sounded fucking disgusting. Actually, I think I have it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Pizza Rama menu. Okay, man. Okay, this fucking menu is like enormous or something. It's taking forever to load. Okay, there we go. Okay. Can I hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me put it like right, like right there. Let me see if I can't add this. What is it? It's a window captcha. Okay, there we go. The Pizza Rama menu. You can see these disgusting pizzas, right? It's like there's like broccoli and shit on it, and crayfish and pesto, anchovies, olives, horseradish and jalapenos. You guys can see that, right? So there's no way a fucking actual Italian would eat at a place like this, right? Look at these pizzas. Granola gobbler, turkey and crumbled granola bars. Yum, huh?
Friggin' welfare
parasites. Yes, huh? No Mongolians? We saw one of those. It was the kid in the Nintari competition, so we already got one. The token Asian. Okay, Perry has a jacket. Okay, Lassus? Thanks, guys, huh? Yeah, you are Perry in this situation, Isa. It's just when you go to any restaurant, it's like this, huh? Damn, but that's whack. I never saw that movie, but I think yes, I think other people have parried that same joke, like on Mad TV or something. JP. Race baiting, there we go, huh? Just gather all the races and just wank together, huh? Okay, anchovies on a pizza. I mean, I like anchovies on a pizza, but that's gotta be the main ingredient, right? Just like anchovies, mushrooms, some red sauce, and maybe some like peppers or something. I think I might make that just at home. Maybe sometime next week or something. But okay, yeah. So okay, let me get rid of that. Yeah, these gross pizzas. So yeah, there's gonna be no Italians here, huh? But yeah, I don't know if that Texas sax was for this menage, this interracial menage or something that we're about to have lasses, but you know. Okay, yep. In fact, no other. Barry's the only black kid in here. What the hell are these guys doing, hey?
Whoa! I don't remember this stuff being so spicy.
Sure does have a kick to it. This pizza goes well with slam dunk cola, though.
Maybe we should have stuck with the basic pepperoni instead of the anchovy olive surprise.
No wonder this joint gives out free coupons.
Oh, okay, it's a free pizza.
You get what you pay for.
Man, am I paying for this? I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Oh my god, you guys remember that?
Me.
It wasn't me either.
He who smelt it dealt it.
Hey, you.
Oh, gross!
It's stanky.
I think it was that guy over there.
Willy, was that you? Did you fart? Okay, oh, it's fucking Spider. Yeah. I just farted all over his lunch.
You ruined my lunch, creep.
Uh-oh. I feel another wave coming on.
Okay, it was Willy.
You know breaking wind is bad table manners? Skullsballs like you deserve to be punished.
I gotta get to the bathroom quick.
Not so fast, fart face.
Fart face? Okay. Okay, I think one of these is a death, right? I think you have to threaten. You have to threaten to fart again, and he'll be like, get the hell out of my face, you disgusting, like, flatulent man, huh? Yeah, a human chocolate on pizza and like those little mini marshmallows, lasses, gross, right? If you want a dessert, why didn't you just get like an ice cream sundae, right? Why do you gotta turn pizza into dessert? Okay, black olives, that's not bad too, but I don't think I would put anchovies in black olives. That's a lot of strong taste altogether, right? Okay, the sausage, the peppers, and the mushrooms. Do you like it spicy, Isa? Do you ever get those like hot banana peppers? I used to love those on pizzas. Okay, spider with hammers. Isn't that kind of precise? Isn't it better to just use a shoe or something? Because like the hammerhead is only like that, right? Gaz, Ak, good to see you, Gaz. Oz. Yes, Oz. That's just. What the hell, Willy? Why the hell are you so gaseous? You literally took one bite of pizza. Yes, it had anchovies on it. And you're already farting, right? Unless he's lactose intolerant or something. He didn't say, but you know. Yeah, attaboy, Isa. Those hot banana peppers, huh? Okay, they made Barbie who has diabetes. Are you, like, for real, JP? They made a Barbie doll, and then on the package it's like, she has diabetes, so that, you know, young girls with diabetes be like, oh, it's like me, huh? I'm fucking hungry now. And also, you need to fart, right, Isa? What the hell, Willy? That's just terrible manners. You're out in public in a very crowded restaurant, and like you farted very loudly, and also it's very stanky, right? I mean, even you guys, I don't think would do that, right? You would at least go to the bathroom or something, or somewhere a bit more private, huh? Yeah, I want the beatus too, says all the little girls, and then they're just shoving, just like Pop-Tarts in their face, huh? Okay, ain't shit open besides where you work, right? And you're sure as hell not going there if you're off duty, Isa, right? So you're just gonna have to make do with what you got. There's not even anywhere that will deliver, huh? Congenital herpes, Barbie. It's just like Bob, right, Lassus? Okay, so I think it's this one. Stand back. I'm gonna blow.
Stand back, Spider. I'm gonna blow.
Oh fuck! Or no, fuck! Or am I dying now?
Oh, totally disgusting.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, just for that.
No. I'm okay. This is the death option. Okay. Am I dead? Or am I just in the bathroom? I think I'm dead.
Here's my diagnosis,
Yes.
sir. First of all, there's a nasty dog leg. Then there's this aggravating slice. What a handicap! What am I going to do about the pus?
Doctor, what on earth are you talking about?
My golf game!
Okay, there's an Asian guy, right? The doctor, of course. Okay, can I, yeah, it's the end. Okay, it was the other one. Okay, there's no option to try again. I have to restore, and it was here, before I talked to all my fucking friends, right? Oh my god. Okay, there we go, huh? Yes, I had to reload all the way back here at home. It's like 2 hours before that point, and I just gotta do that all again. I thought I had that. I really thought I had that, you guys, eh? Okay, there's wait, did I get the, okay, I did. But no, don't, yeah, did they make that? I swear they made that, Isa, huh? And a small snack in her bag, right? Now, would it be a little chocolate, or would it be like a bag of grapes to encourage healthy snacking, JP, huh? I literally farted. I'm gonna blow, right? Even your, like, intestines are easily influenced, Isa? Yeah, that nurse, okay. There, you got to see the backside of that nurse. There's other death scenes where I think you get to see the front side, but I don't know. I don't know how to get there. The 3 tubes, a stretch mark on breath like a milk bank vaults. Oh man, huh? The back of a box of Life cereal. You know what? Life cereal was actually, even when I was younger, that was actually kind of good cereal, right? It was lightly sweet and whatever, and you could just put like whatever into it and it'd be good. But yes, right? And like this game is just like plug in like Slam Dunk Cola, even though that's not a real product, but you know. Yeah, Champ Barbie with a tramp stamp, and she comes with her like little. The additional little side piece, her like overly tanned like Geordie Shore like boyfriend or something, right? Okay. But yeah, I wish I got this game out of a cereal.
Hey, what's going on?
Like, I think I got this for my birthday. I can't remember if I asked for it, or like my brother or something.
Hey, Willy, where you been?
Just knew. It's like,
Hi,
okay,
Willy.
this is a kid's.
By the way, Willy, I brought your comic book back. It's over there on the shelf.
It's like this is a kid's adventure game, so I'll just get it for my sister, right? Okay. I can't even talk to Dana. I have to talk to Perry. That sets off the whole the whole what's it, right? Okay, it comes with a trailer and her own little, instead of like a purse, it comes with like a 6-pack, right? And a drunk handsy uncle, right? Good old Uncle Silas is sold separately, right? Okay, and Barbie, he uses a hearing aid, right? Yeah. Although, does blind Barbie have like glasses, or is her eye is just like more light color than usual? She probably wears glasses, right? Sorry, sunglasses or whatever. Yeah, OAP with the wheelchair and the colostomy bag. You love flicking that colostomy bag, right? And like, there's actual liquid in that bag. You can poke it and whatever, huh?
Got a can of Slam Dunk for me?
Just ran out, man.
Hey, what's that?
Okay, let me see if this happens again.
I named her Gigi. What do you think of her?
Where I picked that one option, and then it just the game just plays as if I picked the other one. You know what I mean?
in heaven or what?
Just boing it again, even though we've seen this already. Okay.
She's cute. Almost as cute as you, Dana.
Look at Horny. I think he's in love.
I think he's in love.
I'm gonna enter Horny in the annual Toot Sweet Frog Jump. You can enter Gigi too, Dana.
Are you crazy? Gigi's a chef frog.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Barbie that gets off almost forbidden choked. The Barbie that cuts herself, right? She's got even got like the
Look at him jump.
the lines
Look at
across her
Horny
wrist.
go.
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything. All you boys ever think about is winning.
But yeah, I feel like the Barbie with the track marks on her arm from cutting or like drug use, that's much more representative than like hearing aid Barbie. I'm pretty sure deaf chicks or deaf young girls had other things to do than play with Barbie, you know? Okay, why the frog got red lips? That's how you know it's a girl frog. That's how you know that it's a babe frog, Isa, huh? Okay, how can people relate that has type 1? You can literally die, but Barbie cannot. That's the glorious thing about being Barbie, right? It's just like, she's plastic, so she ain't never gonna die. So, like, you know, yeah. The lipstick turning the frogs gay, yeah. Okay, so let me try this again. Let me see if it...
You're right. Winning isn't everything. Besides, the frog jump isn't for any run-of-the-mill wimpy girl frog. A frog's gotta have guts and determination if he's gonna win $25,000 and a trophy.
Who are you calling wimpy? Gigi can jump with the best of them.
I don't know, Dana. I heard Turbo Frog has won so many times, he's gonna be on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
And he doesn't just mean the swimsuit issue either.
Big deal. My Gigi is poetry in motion. She's got it all. Brains, brawn, and beauty. I bet she could even beat Horny.
There's nothing like a little competition to get my juices flowing.
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything to you boys. I'm not gonna sell out and put her in a dumb old contest.
Fine, if that's how you feel. But I'm sure Horny will do a lot better if Gigi's in the contest.
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. Hey, sports fan.
Okay.
I'm kinda hungry. Wanna go over to the Slice of Life and get a pizza? I got a free coupon.
Okay, I was wondering just like, why the hell did we go... why did we go to the pizza place and Perry has no money? Or no one has any money, but it's because Dana has a free coupon. Okay. Like we all knew someone. We all probably knew at least like 3 people, usually girls or something, who like cut themselves, right? Like I didn't know any deaf girls in school. There were none, and there certainly weren't any blind girls, right? And I don't know if they had type 1 diabetes. That's something you kind of keep to yourself, Isa. But like tons of girls who cut themselves, yeah. That's made of carrot peel. Also, she's edible at lasses, huh? I hope Ken gets a micro dong, right? Ken gets a micro dong, and who's Barbie's boyfriend? It's like Blaine. That guy gets a massive Chad Thundercock, right? Yes. Webcam, no clothes, and just a PayPal account. Yeah. Yeah, tons of fake goths, right? That's how you knew that you were a fake goth, because you cut yourself, right? Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, this is the 90s when like restaurants still gave out freebies, right? Do you remember getting free shit from the restaurant on your birthday? That gravy train stopped like a lot, like I think pre-COVID. Now you go to a restaurant and say it's your birthday, and they're just like, yeah, so what, right? You used to get like a free slice of cake or something, right? I think even at some buffets, was it? It's like if it was your birthday, you got to eat for free, as long as you came with someone else who was paying, right? So. Okay, is there a special cuck type of chair? Probably those like gaming chairs, right?
I bring you love.
I guess?
It's bringing love. Don't let it get away.
Break his leg.
Cool. Okay, Liver Best Jibs. Doing some retro today. Your friends might match you today. Can I call you Jibs? I love that word. But thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, good old Jibs entertained you today. Welcome in over here. I am Drunkerella, and I'm a big retro adventure game fan. So today I'm playing through this one from my childhood, The Adventures of Willy Beamish. I played this all the time during summer holiday when I was a young girl. But it has been several decades since I played it last. So how's everyone today? How's the stream today, Jibs? Every day is your birthday then when you get fuck all, right, Wolf? Okay, Jibs, there you are, Jibs. I don't believe that we're familiar with each other, but I do hope that changes, hey? But thank you very much for that raid. Okay, Might and Magic. We are fighting though. Okay, fighting through. Yeah, I never played Might and Magic. Any of them. Wasn't really my thing. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, that's an RPG or is it like an RTS? Jibs. A raid? No, that's fine. It's a retro raid, so these guys are cool, huh? I remember getting served fries for your birthday in a basket, served on top of some guy's, some ugly man's head, right? And he told you to take the fries off his head because the basket was extremely hot, right? Soup. And then you cheered. He also sang a song for you, but you cheered, and then you told him to do it again for your twin brother, right? Are you still yeah, right? You know, played when I was a young goyle. And yes, of course, I am only 16. JP, thanks for noticing.
She's a babe. If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Thank you, Dallas. Have you been, my man? Okay, spin-off. Oh, it's not the same thing? Okay, because I just thought that was used interchangeably. Might and Magic, and then Heroes of Might and Magic. But Heroes is a different game. It's a spin-off turn-based strategy series of games. Okay, nice. Nice, huh? Sounds like you didn't die too much. But yes, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game. The Adventures of Willy Beamish. Or if you played many adventure games when you were a wee lad. Oh, come on, why you puke? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm actually like 90, Isa, huh? Chillin', attaboy, Dallas. So thanks for spending your chill time here. On this unconventional Thursday, right? And a little bit of Willy Beamish. Okay, Dunk is off. Good night, Dunk. Okay. It's time to go to the pizza place, right? Okay. So let's save it again here. I know now to pick the other option, but I know that if I pick even the good option at the pizza place there, I still need to. He'll let me go to the bathroom, and I need to do something. I need to do something in there, otherwise I might die again. And I don't know if I can save when I'm at that pizza place. So I better save it here. So I'll save it as just farting up a storm, huh? Okay, you line wearing? Sorry, what was that? Line wearing? Yes, what are your favorite clothes to wear? I do like my dresses. This is actually a top, but my favorite clothes to wear? I probably like red, because I'm bold like that, Stinky. Like to wear, okay. Okay, I was like line wearing. It's like I have like 50 of them all like in a line and I'm wearing them, right? I don't know. Like wearing, okay. Yes, there was a time a few years back where I was just like dress girl, and that was like all I wore or something. I've evolved now a bit, right? I am now bow girl. I just wear bows like every other day. But I have my fair share of dresses still, right? But in terms of colors I like to wear, it's probably you know a nice bold red. I do like prints, right? I like printed stuff as opposed to solid colors, but if we're just talking solid colors, then red is good. Maybe a nice like fuchsia pink or something, right? Girly colors like this, Stinky Cheese Man. Wait, no Friday? Yeah, no, so it's this one today, Gaz, and there will not be one tomorrow. I gotta go do something. So just getting the weekend started early. Yeah, dresses like a lady. Looks like a 16-year-old, right, Isa? And cusses like a fucking sailor, right? That's how I got all you guys, huh? That's the whole appeal here. Okay. You guys are turned on by the dichotomy, it's true, right? Was that Gaz or someone? Just like, she looks so sweet with the bows and like the little dresses, but then she talks, right?
Later.
Okay, we gotta hear Willy's big, nasty, like, wet fart again at the pizza place.
Get your souvenir snapshot. Treasure the moment. Only $1. Hey, fellas, how about a romantic picture of you and the little lady?
Think of it. The three of us immortalized forever. Anyone have $1?
I'm tapped out.
Okay, I'm assuming. I'm just now looking at those guys at the those people at the bar. I'm assuming that they're like pickup orders or something. They ordered a pizza and they're just waiting around to just.
Some spare change a fella can have.
At least he's willing to give us something for the money, Gaz, right? Okay, he has like a Polaroid or something, right? So back then the film cost, I don't know what it is. Maybe $7.99, and you got like 20 empty Polaroid things. So you charge people $1, and then you've made like $13 profit. That's not bad, right? So I heard the shit that she could talk, and I had to follow, right? And I dare say that like the cussing and such has kicked up since the FTL days, right? I was still maybe a little bit demure back then. I don't know, Isa, right? I don't remember, but maybe you remember more, but you know. Black has nobody. I guess, well, apparently Whiteley has no money either, nobody, but yeah, huh? Listen, he wasn't expecting to come to the pizza place. He thought he was just gonna hang out at the tree fort, but then Dana was like, oh, let's go to the pizza place, right? Yeah, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, when the camera... this is even before, what do you call them? Digital cameras, that's the word. Oh my god, it's been so long that I forgot the term digital camera. Right? But before even digital cameras, this guy was hauling around a Polaroid or something so he can print instant photos. Yeah, Perry keeps his money on. He cannot trust the piggy bank, right? Because his probably deadbeat dad will like bust it open, right? So he keeps it under a mattress or like a hollowed out book. Isa, right? Remember, Isa, Perry is wicked smart, right? So like, you know, his like thieving like brother and sister would probably know to look under the mattress, but Perry is smart, so he hollowed out a book. Is like a really boring book, like a science textbook, and he keeps the money in there. Of course, his brother ain't ever gonna look in there, right? Okay, sneakers, tennis, sneakers, only when I'm hiking, cheese man. No, when I'm just doing casual, I prefer, like, flats, like, wedges are okay, but otherwise, just like a flat sandal, right? I'm tall enough, in my opinion, and also, you know, I'm a walker, right? So I don't want to do the heels, so it's more like a flat sandal or a wedge with a sensible heel. Yeah, no one's ever gonna look there. Isa, right? Like, ew, picking up a Bible, right? No way, huh? So yeah, that's actually wicked smart, you know. Just ask God to protect your life savings. There we go, huh? Okay, I do hear you, mister.
I do. Here, mister.
Okay, everyone, look at the birdie. I think you're gonna like this one. Here you go, young fella. Something for your scrapbook. Thanks, kids.
Okay, then this again, huh? Okay, like, I don't mind giving something to... I don't... like, have you guys seen, like, beggars where, like, now they're at least offering you something, right? And instead of just asking for spare change a fella can have, they try to sell you, like, what's useful? Like a bottle of water or, like, or like, pocket tissues or, like, wet wipes or something. Or maybe like hand sanitizer. It's just like, oh, okay. Now it's almost like a business, or like now you're just buying the thing, right? At a markup, sure, but at least they're not just asking for a free handout. You know what I mean? So the grown man, yeah, no, right? There was a secret second photo that he keeps for himself, huh? Okay, Roger Krell, it's because I'm a bold woman, geez, man, but thank you very much, huh?
Whoa! I don't remember this stuff being so spicy.
Sure does have a kick to it. This pizza goes well with slam dunk cola, though.
Maybe we should have stuck with the basic pepperoni instead of the anchovy.
Why is Dana shilling like slam dunk cola?
No wonder this joint gives out free coupons.
You get what you pay for.
Man, am I paying for this? I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Okay, who needs to fart? I love the spelling, Brafat, right? And then like doing that, right?
It wasn't me either.
He who smelt it, dealt it.
Hey, you!
Oh, gross!
I think it was that guy over there.
Yeah, blame Spider for it, huh? Look at the hooters on Spider's girl.
Ruined my lunch, creep.
Uh-oh, I feel another wave coming on.
Spider's girlfriend there.
Don't you know breaking wind is bad table manners?
Her booba is a perfect
Don't
W.
like you deserve to be punished.
I gotta get to the bathroom quick.
Not so fast, fart face.
Okay, you can see her right there. Her booba, a perfect W, right? And she doesn't even seem bothered that like her man is just like making a scene in the pizza place because she's a she probably also peaked in high school and she's like, oh, look at him, right? Picking on some nerd, right? Okay, so do not pick number 2. That's a death, apparently. It's his crack. It doesn't. No. I saved it. Okay, now I know what to pick. Isa, it's this one, right? Okay. I also just realized that in the floppy version, I remember Willy here looking a lot more scared, understandably, right? His bully is here, right? But because like the little portrait, when he would talk, it would just be a freeze frame of like his expression, right? And you know, when he was telling Spider like I gotta get to the bathroom, right? Willy obviously has a face like right, but here he just looked kind of neutral because they had to animate it right while he was talking. So when she agreed to date someone named Spider, is it or does she know Spider by his actual name? What's a pussy name? Spider's actual name is like Clarence or something really wussy like that, right? Now he would probably still, yeah, baby, my name is Spider. If you've got a wussy name like Clarence, right? Yeah, no. Spider here just instilling some fucking social norms, right? Just letting extremely eggy, aromatic and loud fart rip in a very, very public restaurant where people are eating. That's just disgusting, right? It's like, is this a third world country? So Spider's just trying to instill some goddamn social norms, right? Okay, you like dressing comfortably, right? The time for dressing like uncomfortably, that was years ago, Sticky Cheese Man. I'm an old grandma now, so now I'm dressing for comfort, huh? You obviously didn't like the cake farts video, yeah. Nobody was like, disgusting! That was a perfectly good cake, right? And she ruined it, right? Yes, exactly. It's upside down, right? Milton? That's terrible. Yeah, right? Milton, that's what he calls himself, Spider, which isn't even that badass of a name. Do you know how easy it is to kill spiders, right? Grandma, you flatter me, my son, huh? Okay, let me go aboard it, yeah?
Let me go! I'm warning ya!
Get out of my face!
Okay. I didn't know Willy was gonna fart when I picked the second option.
Walls are still a little tacky, so don't touch anything, Sonny. And don't use the last stall over there. Had to pour the turpentine down the toilet.
Toilet?
Shouldn't you put up a wet paint sign?
Ran out of them on my last job. No smoking is all I got left. Same difference.
Okay. Let me save it here again. I will save it as just like Spider built-in is a secret wuss, huh?
No smoking sign. Notice the poor design for this poster. The word yum is not completely visible. In a recent survey, only 5% of Slice of Life customers were able to figure out that the hidden letter is M.
Shit. Okay. The time kept ticking. Okay, so I really don't have a lot of time in here. Okay, but the thing that I want is that no smoking sign. I just want to take it. And
For the claustrophobic, Slice of Life offers an open-air toilet.
oh, gross. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Nice going, butthead. You stunk up the whole joint. Now I'm gonna rearrange your face.
Sorry, man. It just sort of happened. It was an accident.
You're an accident waiting to happen if you don't give me something out of your backpack.
Okay, and he wants something. Forget it, bozo! Okay, no, that's obviously a death, huh? Bozo. I keep meaning to bring back the insult bozo, but it always just keeps slipping in my mind, okay? Okay, so do not let me forget bozo. Anyone we don't like is a bozo, okay, you guys? The turlet, right? It was refreshing to hear someone other than me call it a turlet. Gaz, huh? Yeah, serious bozo vibes, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Uza. Good old Milton here and his bozo vibes, right? Okay, Wilbur or Filbert, that's like a dog name. Like, good old Wilbur the dog? You know, like an old, like, sheepdog? That's a good name for a dog, but like a boy? That kid ain't ever fucking, huh? But, okay, so yeah, so there's an open-air toilet. Oh my god. I mean, this is very clearly the men's toilet because, like, apparently this is how it is, that there's just, like, no door because it got destroyed at one point, probably by some fucking animal of a man, and the establishment didn't bother to fix it or something. Or, you know, for more ventilation or something. That shit would never ever fly in the women's toilet, right? Like, even for if the door didn't even lock, the women would be fucking complaining until it was fixed, right? So. Okay, add an adjective to an insult and it upgrades it, right? Inbred moron, right? Inbred bozo, or like aromatic bozo if he just stinks of BO or something, right? Okay, so Willy doesn't have much, and just it's like I have my frog and a jar of flies and a yo-yo, which I had that back at school when I saw this guy before, and I know for a fact he doesn't want it. And I had like my Nintari key, but I did get that comic book, so I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that I'm carrying right now that he'll want. And if you do not give him something he wants right now, I'm pretty sure that's a game over also. So let's see what I have in here.
Let's see what I have in here.
But I'm pretty sure that comic book. Oh, and that photo, but you don't want that.
Biffo Man, my favorite.
I recommend the last stall. It has the best lighting.
The one with turpentine in it. Okay, so now Spider's gonna get it. And I think this is the last time we're gonna see him.
Forget the pizza! We've gotta get out of here or I'm finished!
Okay. Willy knows what he's done, huh? Okay, meanwhile, good old Milton there, taking a shit in the turpentine turlet, and he's smoking, because I took the sign. Yeah. No! Fuck you, Spider, huh? His anus will never recover from that.
What was that all about?
Let's just say I have a hunch Spider's gonna give up smoking in the near future.
Well, guys, that was some pizza.
Sure was. I really enjoyed it.
Are you gonna come down and watch the frog jump, Perry?
I wouldn't miss it, but you need to make sure you head down to West Frampton tomorrow
okay.
and fill out an entry blank for the contest at Toot Sweet Pavilion.
I heard the ferry will be running again by then.
Okay.
Why isn't it running now?
My dad said that Gus ran the USS Dumpling aground on a sandbar again.
I think Gus is kind of weird. Once he told me that he was wounded in the war, and they had to put a metal plate in his head.
I bet he has a heck of a time with the metal detectors at the airport.
Just making fun of war
he's not
vets.
so bad. I even trade baseball cards with him, sometimes.
Just the same, I'm glad he's not piloting oil tankers in Alaska for a multinational petroleum company.
I'm sure that was a boomer
You're
joke.
Right.
I'm pretty certain that was probably a boomer joke. Was that an Exxon Valdez joke right there? Okay, and that's a Hawaiian boobies. The more you know, Dirtpaw, huh? I gotta get some Terps flashback. And so it was his anus there. His little fanny was already getting burned from the Terps, but he was very clearly smoking in there because I took that sign. I I don't know if he like put the stuff just like down the toilet, like into the bowl, and so now his anus is just fried. Oh, we're murderers now, but no one witnessed it, gosh darn. So it was a victimless crime. No one knows that I, Willy, did that. Victimless crime, like punching a blind guy, huh? Hitman style, yeah? He knows not to mess with me anymore, huh? He's gonna be... Can he even walk anymore? I don't think he can, huh? Vandalism pays, right? All I did was steal a sign. I didn't do nothing, right? I didn't throw, like, wet toilet paper on the roof or nothing like that. Like, that's worse. All I did was take the sign, eh? Okay, the tanker that sank? When was this game made? I think it was like 92 or something? Let me see. It wasn't later than 94. 1991. So that Exxon Valdez thing was like recent enough. So I am sure that was a dig at the Valdez incident, huh? Oh god. This anus made a full recovery. Bad news, we still can't reattach it. So they just put it in a jar. And it's like, there you go, Spider. Do you want to take this home? And Spider just has to look at his like puckered little anus in a jar and be like, yes, I would like to bring it home. What's going on, Dickle Chips? Welcome in. Okay, Buddy has fried asshole now. It's now separate from his body. It's now he just has to look at it through glass, Isa, right? And good riddance, right? Fuck that guy. I gave him my a pretty good comic book, Biffo Man, right? And then don't forget, yesterday, like on the last day of school, I had to give him my fucking Game Boy Color, Isa. That was the only thing that he was willing to take in my inventory, and I had to give it to him. Otherwise, he would have like just punched me again. So now he's just gonna be fucking bedridden for like the rest of the summer at least. He's not gonna be my problem anymore. So thank God. Okay. Okay, I will save it as, okay, just, Spider ain't, got no anus, anus now. Okay, now I can look at Dana.
This is Willy's friend Dana. Like most girls, Dana has matured more rapidly than her male contemporaries.
Matured more rapidly.
Willy finds this both alluring and intimidating.
Intimidating. Narrator. Okay, that was weird, narrator.
Photograph. It's a photo of Dana, Willy, and Perry. They're so cute.
Okay, I kind of want to hear the narrator.
This is Willy's friend Dana. Like most girls, Dana has matured more rapidly than her male contemporaries. Willy finds this both alluring and intimidating.
Okay. Right? Even the narrator is fucking perving on Dana, right? Because she matured more than her contemporaries, huh? Makes it easier to scratch, right? To get all those dingleberries off, right, guys? I have no anus, but I must fart, yes. These are the problems of Spider now, huh? Okay, she looks terrified. I think she's terrified of... No, not Perry. Perry's a cool dude. It's of the fucking narrator. Wait, she does? Hang on.
This is Willy's friend.
Yeah, she does. She does. Just like, what are you saying about me? Narrator? Okay, I can't look at Gigi. Okay.
Hey, how about we all go to the park and let the frogs practice jumping?
Okay, that sounds super.
That sounds super. Oh, okay. I can't bother to talk to Perry anymore. I guess I was gonna say the same thing to him, I guess. Okay, the, are you just gonna, it sounds like you're just gonna go there yourself? Yeah, there we go.
We just have to figure out a way to beat Turbo Frog's record 25-footer.
Okay. Okay, there's Gigi's jumping. Not that good. Okay. Okay, so let me save it here. Willy wants a Dobby Bobby. Yeah, what was the thing? He found it alluring and intimidating. Ho 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 ho. And the narrator laughed like a perverted Frenchman after saying that, right? I know, the narrator is really weird. It's not at all what I expected of this game, Yuza, it's true. I thought it would be like Willy, like narrating these things, but it's this narrator who keeps reading these things in a very weird way, right? Yeah, matured, right? The narrator was getting really into it. He was just imagining like Dana in her like in her training bra, right? Gross. Perry's gonna pip her out, yeah. Okay, like, Willy, Dana, and Perry here. Does it not seem like in about, like 5 years, like, you know, Willy and Dana will hook up, right? Like, they'll become boyfriend and girlfriend. But then Perry will just swoop in there and cuck his best friend's girl, and then, yeah, start selling, like, kisses from Dana on the playground, right? But how horny you have to be to enter? We gotta be maximum level horny, sucking a cow. The frog we need to beat is pretty horny himself. He can jump 25 feet. He can shoot his load 25 feet in the 25 feet far. And somebody tells me my own frog can't do that, so. I take it you can't launch the frog more than 25, yes. Although there is something here that will help, SJ. You're on the right track, Gaz. It's not meth, but good old opium, perhaps.
I like it.
Graphics. Graphics, thank you very much for resubscribing there. Much appreciated, man. Yes, good evening. How have you been, graphics? Life been good, but yeah, just continuing. Willy Beamish here, so I'm here on day 2. So I was just at the pizza place with my friends, and now we're here at the park to just witness the frogs jumping. Okay, that sultry girl frog to jump for, yeah, right? So, okay, so first things first, let me just have a peek around.
Joey Melba, the food cart vendor, is trying to earn enough money to put himself to carpet cleaning school.
Okay, is he Italian? Okay, can I, wait, what am I looking at, right? No, okay.
Earlier in the day, 2 kids used chalk to make distance markers for determining how far their frogs jumped in comparison to Turbo's world record of 25 feet.
Yeah, like, that was weird, huh?
During hot summer days, Willy and Perry can often be found on the fountain's top level, spitting water out of their mouths.
Nice, okay.
Willy and Perry like to show off for Dana by swinging from the jungle gym with reckless abandon, although they always feel outdone by Dana's backflips.
Yeah, nice try, boys, huh?
Willy and his friends are counting on the full branches of this oak to provide adequate cover for Phase 1 of Operation Lay Waste to Lamos.
Lay waste to Lamos? Lamos and bozos. Like, this game has truly been a treasure trove of just like old-timey 90s insults, right? Fart knocker, bozo, lamos, fart face, etc., etc. Yeah, blew a guy's anus off. Blew it off, right? Nothing major, right? Just... And this is day 1 of summer vacation, Gaz. What the hell are we gonna get up to on day 2, right? Yeah, that dude looks 13 and also 35 at the same time. 13 going on 30. That cart vendor, yeah. He's going to carpet cleaning school, so I think... Let's see. He must be in the 25 age range, right? Lame wad. Jizzbag, no, jizzbag is the insult of the future, Reprimon. That's like so cutting edge. But yeah, good old lame wad and lamos, huh? Look, I can talk to... He's old enough to grow a mustache, right? So...
Hey, okay! What'll it be? I've got slam dunk for $1.
Oh, okay. He actually didn't sound very Italian.
Money!
Okay, $6. Melba? Isn't that Italian? Is his name Joey Melba? So, like, when I was... Okay, I remember specifically, I didn't really have any ideas what Perry, Willy, or Dana's voice would be. But I remember when I was younger, specifically that guy, especially saying that line, hey, what'll it be? I got slam dunk for $1, right? I always imagined that he was, like, super Italian. So I always read that as, hey, what'll it be? I got slam dunk cola for $1, right? When I was younger, but apparently he just sounded normal, so... Dick braid, butt baby, nut face, the classics. The classics that have entered the lexicon of time, right? Good old butt baby, right? I prefer just like scrote face, right? You know, just throw the medical term in there. Instead of nut face, it's scrote face, right?
Hey, okay!
Yeah, okay.
What'll it be? I've got slam dunk for $1.
Okay, so let me buy one of those. I have $6.
I'll take a bottle of that stuff.
That'll be $1. Bring back the bottle when you're done. I recycle them.
Okay, nice. Although, like, recycling is just like bullshit, especially in the 90s, right? Wasn't it? It was just like, oh yeah, recycle, and then it came out like years later that like Western countries just shipped off all of their recycling to like shittier countries like Cambodia and Laos, right? Or they gave those countries like some money. It's like, here, take our garbage, and they just took it, right? Dickhead, as punctuation, New York certainly is the hub of culture, Isa, huh? The sentence ends, right? It's like, he's done talking, cause he... The dickhead is just like an exclamation point, or just like a hard period, right? It's just like, okay, I guess this conversation is over, huh? Okay, recycling glass? You mean recycling glass was bullshit? Like, recycling glass, like the recycling plastic thing is bullshit, right? A glass, okay, you just clean that shit out and it's good as new, right? And it's the 90s, and it's just like, so a cola probably would come in a glass bottle, right? As opposed to the crappy plastic, huh?
Slam Dunk Cola. You got the right one, baby.
Maybe? Okay. Okay, now down to 5. Okay. So just let's just take Horny here and just put him right there, and I can just he'll jump to 15.
Not bad, but it won't beat Turbo Frog.
Okay.
Gee, Horny never jumped that far before.
Yeah.
Gigi's never been around before either.
Yeah, Perry's wicked smart. Yeah.
Nice day for some jumping practice, eh, Willy?
I think Horny's got eyes for Gigi.
Okay, so yes, I think I've tried doing this when Gigi is not here. And Horny just like literally jumps to like the 5 there, but because he's trying to... All males of any species are always just trying to impress like the babely feminine version. If there's ever a female babe around, men, frogs, bulls, probably pigeons also, they're always gonna do something to try and impress them. So like, if Gigi's not here, then Horny only jumps to like 5, but because she is here, he can make it to 15, but that's not good enough.
Not bad, but it won't beat Turbo Frog.
But I just bought this thing. We can try this out. Give it some cocaine. That's well over 25 feet. And he's got energy to spare.
Wow, that was amazing.
What's in this stuff? I hope it's nothing toxic.
Okay. Is that all there is to do here?
I bet Gigi can jump farther than Turbo Frog.
Yeah, right.
We can't stay here too long. The sun's bad for Gigi's complexion.
Okay.
Let's get on with it, Willy.
Okay, get on with it, Willy.
I'm a little pessimistic about Horny's chances against Turbo Frog. Nice day for...
Okay. They each have 3 things to say, I think.
I think...
Yeah, okay, and then they just start repeating themselves, okay. Okay, metal, yeah, no, metal is actually, metal, like, normal people will pay for metal. Recyclable metal, right? And now even like e-waste, right? You can definitely recycle that, but that plastic recycling, that's all hokum, right? And the paper, that at least decomposes, right? Yeah, just wash it, right? And then use it for creepy goo. There we go, right? I mean, do you know how hard it is to find a glass bottle nowadays? Graphics, everything comes in fucking plastic. So if you get a nice big glass bottle with a cap or something, it's like cool, and then you can store whatever in it, right? But yeah, I can't store the creamy goo in a plastic bottle because then it'll taste even worse because the plastic leached into it. Gas, right? Yeah, performance enhancing supplements, A. And the stupid people behind the frog jump competition, I don't think they set a rule saying that I couldn't do that because they figured like, well, what performance enhancing drugs are people gonna get their frogs? So they didn't set down that stipulation, so I'm gonna abuse it, graphics gear, because that's the only way that my whippy little frog is gonna beat Turbo Frog, right? Okay, Achille, hey Achille, what's good today? Yes, Creamy Goo is 25% ABV. It'll melt the fucking plastic bottle it's in if I put it in plastic, so it's gonna be in glass. And you know what? It's a bit sensitive to light, Gaz, so you want to use that kind of dark, like amber colored glass bottle, you know what I mean? I never used it, of course. Of course, who said anything about drugs? It was a supplement, right? Like Horny needs that cola for his digestion, right? Otherwise he's like constipated, right? Juicing your frog sounds like a euphemism, right? Is it kind of turning you on, Whitey? Whitey's just like, I'll be right back. I gotta juice the old frog. Or maybe, you know, that's his new term. His new term for wanking. It's like, gotta go juice the frog, and like, I'm sure people will be like, okay, they'll know exactly what he's talking about, but then they'll be like, wait a minute. Did Whitey just say juice the frog? What a curious way to refer to wanking, huh? Yeah, cocaine frog, good old Slam Dunk Cola, the cola of the 90s, where yes, there was probably a little bit of that in the old formulation, right? So, okay, it's only 1:15. We have the whole afternoon, but there's nothing much to do here. I don't think. Okay, I'll do it a third time just to make sure that nothing happens. But
not bad.
Yeah, just Perry just criticizing that, like, that's good, not great, right? So I think I can just leave. And yeah, these guys have nothing to say, and I can't even talk to Joey Milba anymore. So
see you guys later.
See you, Willy.
Okay, nice. See ya, guys. Okay, I had to click through that. Okay,
Okay, Tiff. Now push in the clutch and start the motor.
What's a clutch?
The pedal on the floor to your left.
Oh my, what's this thingy bob?
That's the gear shift. Okay, Tiff. Now ease her into reverse.
Wait, stop!
Jeez!
Nice driving, sis.
Jesus, Tiffany, you suck at driving. How did you even miss that, huh? Okay, I can't even look at it, huh? Okay, that was Tiffany and her boyfriend. Okay, so I'm there. And the only other place I can go to is, what was that? East Frumpton.
East Frumpton.
East Frumpton. It's been long enough. No, we saw him. Spider and his anus just went flying through the air, and I literally think we're never gonna see him again. Let's check out East Frumpton. What's this?
Perched like a vulture, awaiting the death of its prey. Umford Mansion overwatches Frumpton from the top of Skinner's Butte.
Skinner's Butte, okay.
To Willy's neighborhood. The majestic Davidian mountain range is visible to the west of the city. Across the Dumpling River, shrouded in a cloud of industrial soot, West Frumpton stands in all its glory.
Okay.
Time be time, man. International headquarters for Dynamic Software, although company officials are considering relocating to Madagascar. To Old Town.
Okay, so there's East Frumpton and then West Frumpton. There's usually a ferry, but it's not running today, apparently. Okay, we were just there.
From this pier, you can catch the ferry to West Frumpton.
Okay, that's our task tomorrow.
This is Flowers by Phil. Proprietors Phil Donahue and his wife, Marmo Thomas, came to Frumpton to escape the roiling anger of New York City. They started a flower business to symbolize their healing and continued recovery from urban pathologies. Unfortunately, Phil was jumped, mugged, then thrashed by some gang members last week. The experience has somewhat altered his perspective of things. Let my flowers mark the grave of those scum, he said when asked about the incident.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, Sakura Cow, thank you very much. Yes, this fucking tune, right? This tune is fucking going hard. Paddle the goo canoe, yeah. Paddle? Is that a euphemism for wanking? Paddle the goo, yeah, I guess so. The goo canoe, feed the grease, pull the pork, right? Yeah. Royal in anger, right? And that poor guy escaped New York City to get away from that fucking like thuggery, and he just got more of it here in beautiful Frumpton, and so he was like, okay, just Just bury all of these chrome bombs and let these flowers mark the graves of these assholes, huh?
To OK T-shirt kiosk.
Okay, yes.
This is
okay, no, okay.
To fountain.
Okay, can't look at the copper.
Slice of Life Pizza is owned and operated by Giuseppe Vincenzi. Due to Giuseppe's frequent fishing trips, Slice of Life is only open every other third Tuesday during the summer fishing season.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I can go in there. Okay. 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 Save it. No. Okay. No. When did I save? I think I saved it. Yeah. Okay. I saved it at the treehouse. So let me save it again here. I'm gonna need to start deleting some saves. I know it, but I'll save it as what was it? Yeah. Okay. It was called juicing the frog. There we go. Huh? Okay. And okay, but there's a couple things to do here. I don't know if there's anything left to do in Slice of Life, but I can go back in there. And then there's a little t-shirt kiosk, and then there is the fountain. Straight out of Frumpton. Yeah. This is a rough place. Isa, huh? Oops. 3:30. That started my party speaker. Yeah. It just this blasted through the PC speaker, right? At least I can adjust the volume here, but back in 1991, no, I couldn't. So, you know, what if I was playing Willy Beamish late at night and then I get here to East Frumpton and there's this just epic tune just blaring through the speaker, right? But yes, while this tune is on, I think this is a good opportunity for me to take a little break, right? It's about that time, and we might as well, since we have this music that you guys love so much in the background, like you guys can just hear it on loop. But anyway, sorry, I forgot to say the second account. Thank you very much for the 101 bits, huh? But I'm just gonna take a little break before we get on with it. So I just need a couple minutes. All of you guys, just you know, take a wee, have a smoke, or just sit right there and enjoy this music. I just need a couple minutes. I will be right back. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your patience. I hope you enjoyed that shredding breakout. Okay, being the Dr. Brain series? Dr. Brain? Isn't that like those like educational games or something? Recommend? This is far too... I was gonna say this is far too stimulating, but like, well, isn't that the point for Dr. Brain, right? Okay, so I saved it. So let me try.
Slice of Life is not currently open.
Oh my!
Giuseppe must be on one of his frequent fishing trips.
We were literally there like an hour ago, but he. Okay, I guess someone blew up the bathroom with his anus. So okay, fair enough. It's closed, huh? Okay, I can go closer to the fountain. I can go to the fountain. And there's 2 coins in here.
The fountain has some coins and 2 fairy tokens in it.
Okay. I thought that those were just like quarters, but they're fairy tokens, and I'm poor! I'm just a poor 10-year-old, so,
The fountain
so I don't even know where to buy them, so I gotta steal one. The copper saw that. But it's fine. I'm allowed to take one. But if you take that second one, then the copper is like, I don't know why he's fine with one of them, but not...
Friggin' welfare parasites.
Yes. Yes, Gaz. I don't even know where the hell I don't know why I couldn't... Or maybe they're really expensive, and like Willy doesn't have... They're like $20, but Willy doesn't have that. So I had to steal one from the fountain. I'm allowed to take one. The copper saw me, but he was like... not getting paid enough to stop to do anything about that. If you take the second one, it does allow you to take the second one, then the copper is like, okay, kid, come on, huh? You're just being greedy, right? And there's no reason for you to take a second one, because it's not like you're gonna invite, like, Dana or something, or your sister to come with you. It's just, all we're doing tomorrow is we gotta go there and get some paperwork for the damn frog jump thing, right? Dr. Braid, is that a good game? I think, in the past, I thought about playing one of the Dr. Brain games for like back to school, you know, doing a little themed back to school stream, but then I forget why. I forget why I decided against it. I don't know if it just like this is too educational, and my sons don't want to learn or something when they're trying to relax or whatever. You know, because it's like the number of times that I've asked for help in games or like not even just these like old adventure games. I mean like games where it's like, okay, I'm actually trying, and like this is seriously thinky games like Baba's You, where it's like there was no way I was gonna figure that out by myself, right? But then I was just kind of like, okay, you know what? I don't want to be, although it's for kids. That game is for kids, right? So like I would hope that all of us would not get stuck on some puzzle or something in Dr. Brain, but yeah. Okay, apparently it's, okay, wait, even as an adult, Soup, have you tried playing it as an adult? And it's like, oh, okay, like, yeah, they're challenging as an adult, but like, as a kid, you're just like, oh god, right? Okay, so even 4-year-olds could do it, so even, you know, my sons, you know, I could reduce the difficulty to make you guys feel wicked smart, be like, you know... The answer is apple, Miss Ella. It's like, good for you, Reptimon. You are so wicked smart. You can feel good, right? But maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it for a back-to-school special this year. I can but then what happens if it's too hard? What happens if I set it to, like, you know, for the normal level? It's like, oh shit, that's actually difficult, right? Okay, you haven't. One of the first puzzles is maths and numbers based, kind of, and numbers based. It's kind of annoying. Okay. It's probably one of those like, okay, arrange these or fill in these numbers so that they all add up to like 15, like those kinds of puzzles, right? So, yeah, I know. Playing anagrams, and I got Jeremy Irons, and I just came up with Jermis Irony. Like, well, that was very good on the first try. You know what? I have a ball. Perhaps you'd like to bounce it. Yeah, exactly, ball, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna need a little board. I'll get a piece of Bristol board. Do you remember Bristol board, Whitey? When you were in school and it was time to do a project, and you went down to the store or something, the stationery store, and you got a big old piece of Bristol board in the color of your choice for your little project on like the human body or whatever. So see how many times you get. trying to break that record, yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking, it's like, okay, what kind of numbers puzzle can you give to a kid and also an adult, where like it's not so easy for an adult. It's that damn puzzle where it's just like, okay, fill in these numbers so that they all add up to like 15. It's like, oh, okay. I swear, I've played some adventure games where it had that puzzle in here, for like in the game for some reason, right? And it's like, oh, it's this again, huh? Okay, I kind of like words on stream. Yeah, that's not bad, Gaz, but it's just I'm not that great at it, right? Because I feel like with words on stream, well, first of all, with words on stream, if you play that game a lot, then like eventually you just get wicked good at it because you get the same kind of letters all over and over again, and you just keep reusing the same words, right? And also I think that like a game like that, basically like Boggle or something, it's better if you're dyslexic, right? Because it's just like when I read something, I have a very hard time reading it improperly, you know what I mean? Or like trying to find other words to make with the same letters, because all I can see is that one word, right? Like you give me the word jizzbag and you try to ask me to find more words with those same letters, I'll be like, I can't see anything else aside from the word jizzbag, huh? Yeah, exactly, you get to know the boards, right? So now you're just kind of gaming words on stream, right? Jizz, yeah, I can see, like, there's jizz and bag. Zag? Is that a word? Hang on. Zig, there we go. Bag jizz, huh? That's all I got. That's all I got, huh? Okay, I played Island of Dr. Brain. I think there's a level where you make anagrams. Yeah, like I could do maybe like 3, and then I'd have to be like, okay, guys, do you guys see any more? Because I'm really bad at anagrams, right? It's like I think that point was hammered home when I was playing like Trivial Pursuit or something, and you know, one of the categories or something, and it turned out to be an anagram puzzle, and it was me against this dyslexic guy, right? And he was just getting all of them, right? I was like, how the fuck are you seeing this? And he was like, oh, I'm dyslexic, so like I'm seeing a bunch of words in this misspelled word, right? A jig? Jab? Wait, hang on. Look at this! Graphics gear is so... I never would have seen a Buzz, right? Or even Buzz. But... No, there's no U! There's no U in there, graphics gear, right? Yeah, that's Jazzbug, yeah. D's nuts lexic, more like Isa, right? Yeah, I was basically getting a taste of those nuts because that dyslexic guy was so good at anagrams, and I was just like, I just have these 3 words that I found in these like 8 letters that you gave me, but he found like 12, so he handily beat me at that, right? No U, Gaz, right? Yeah, but there's no U in a Buzz there, so yeah, I was like, there's no U there, so yeah, playing anagrams with a Rain Man of words, right? And like, if the answer or if the goal of that was to spell the like words correctly, he wouldn't be able to do it because he's dyslexic, right? But it was just anagrams, so he was just writing a bunch, right? Okay, what are we drinking? Oh, I just got some caffeine today, Mal. This is a very dignified Thursday, and maybe like some of y'all, I gotta do some work like later, so. Yeah, Words on Stream is fun. The thing is, like, I think I played that once on here, Soup. It was... I forget what the occasion was, but, like, for, like, the first game or 2, it was just these guys, right? Like, just my usual guys. But because I was streaming it to the Words on Stream tab, eventually, guys who follow Words on Stream on Twitch, they all started coming in. And these guys were obviously really good, right? So eventually, like, the entire chat was just filled with people I didn't recognize because it was all these Words on Stream fanatics, and they were just typing in all the answers before my usual guys could, you know, so. But I'm gonna have some Tang, right? Busting in with some Rice Krispie Squares and Tang. But you're at a Tang mall, right? It is truly, yeah. This would never happen on a Friday mall, right? So. Yeah, I know, exactly, Soup. A bunch of nerds start taking over, and it just like, it's all these names I didn't recognize in my chat. And it was just like, where was, you know, I forget who was there at the time, but, you know, where was Coyote? Where was Bootleg? Where was Reptimon? Where was Isa, right? They just got bumped off. Or like the word that they were thinking of, so this sweat lord already got it, like within the first second, right? So, you know. Okay, Words on Stream fans are worse than Castlevania, right? Because Words on Stream, you're actively encouraged to backseat, backseat, right? So it's like sometimes some Castlevania fans they'll ask first. It's just like, do you want a hint, or they'll tell you you should try going over there. Whereas Words on Stream fans, they don't bother. They just come right into the chat. They don't even say hello, and they just start typing in these like being a sweat lord and just typing in all the words that they see in the little like 10 letters that are given, right? So okay, I got to level 820 the other day in Words on Stream. Guys, are you one of those Words on Stream sweat lords where you watch other Words on Stream streams, even if it's a streamer you don't recognize, and you just type in everything before anyone else can type it in, right? And then said you look wicked smart or something, right? Could the new people hold your responses? My usual crowd is kind of slow. Yes, it's like, gentlemen, please. You know, my usual audience is. I don't want to use the word slow, but like, it just they don't know how to type as fast, Whitey. That's what it is, right? But like, I don't know. I feel like you could try and tell them that, and they just won't listen because they just can't help it, because they're probably autistic. I gotta be honest, they're probably on the spectrum, Whitey. So like, they see those 10 letters on the screen, and they just gotta type something in. And if you tell them, if I said that, they're autistic, so they'd be like, okay, well, okay, instead of giving 1 second, I'll give 2. That's long enough, right? Or they'll just like. Well, no, there's not that many people stream Words on Stream, right? So I was gonna say, oh, they'll just leave and go somewhere else. But it's like, where? They're stuck with me, right, Whitey? Okay, Words fans are the advanced, super autistic, sweatlord nerds, right? So yes. Yeah, precedent, there we go, right? Yeah, there's like 9 fucking letters, and just a jumble, but like some sweatlord just saw the word precedent, right? I feel like that word constantly comes up in Words on Stream. Is that correct, Jump Kosh Star? Okay, group trivia, and wreck everyone until they ban me. Yeah, it's like this nobody guy just sucking all the fun out of it, so just get out of here, huh? Yeah, those Jackbox, right? Jackbox games. Now, I think nobody knows this, and I don't think he's ever asked me to play Jackbox. I think other people have asked me to play Jackbox like on like a birthday stream or something, and I was just like, that doesn't really interest me, right? And I've seen other Jackbox streams, I'm just like, this looks cringe, I don't want to do it, right? Like when I could be getting drunk and making you guys do gay sex in The Sims. Why the hell would I play Jackbox when I could just play The Sims and make all of you guys do gay stuff, right? Coffee, baby. Okay, almost daily. It was some filthy casuals, eh? Okay, I played so much. Is that Trivial Pursuit 2 or something? Yeah, you know all the questions now, so you know they need a Trivial Pursuit edition 3 or something to change it up, huh? Yeah, really good. To the point where it's not fun, right? It's just like, if I'm playing Words on Stream and like you've literally gotten all the words before I could even type one in, it's like, oh, okay, what are we doing here then, right? Okay, sunfish, wineskin, loads of weird words in that game. At least it's not Kuchibo, right? It's like, those are actual things, right? The sunfish is a real thing, and wineskin, it's kind of old-timey, but no one carries these things anymore. Only the ancient Romans did or something. But, you know, a wineskin, that is a thing, huh? Yeah, turn as many men gay as possible. That's right, nobody, right? It pleases me. It pleases me when one of you guys does something gay, right? That's why you know, Iza's one of my favorite guys, because he openly talks about doing gay stuff, right? And he never talked about gay stuff before. I've known Iza for so long that he never used to talk about gay stuff. So somewhere along the way of him watching me, he tried cock, and he was like, it's actually not bad. And it's like, that's what I've been saying, Iza, right? You go on, my son, do more gay stuff, huh? Okay, the trivia murder. Oh, okay, the trivia murder party. Yeah, fake dumb answers on purpose, exactly, Iza, yeah. And just like let down your entire team, huh? Okay, lockouts, yeah. So yeah, okay, that's it. Can you do that on Words on Stream now, where like every person can only get like 3 guesses and then you're fucking locked out, right? You know, who carries a wineskin? Dirty hippies, that too, right? You would think that hippies would be against drinking wine, because that's like murdering the grapes, right? I haven't seen cromulent. Yeah. It's not in the Webster's dictionary, right? Okay, bisexual barbarian. Turns out women and men both have holes, right? It just and I think the man maybe the manly hole is more muscular, so you can feel it better around your cockies. I'm not too sure. You have to tell me, right? So maybe men's holes have the one up on a woman hole in some areas, right? yes, Kim, huh? Okay, so I got the there it is.
Ferry token. Good for a one-way trip on the Frumpton Ferry. Jar with flies.
Okay, yeah.
Just the thing for a hungry frog.
Okay, and okay, slam dunk. Okay, stop this.
No smoking sign. See, Everett Koop would be proud.
Okay, because I never got past a certain point in this game, I was always just like, does that fucking sign have any purpose now? Like, you saw the button. I can't drop things from my inventory, but like, I might need to use that in that later half of the game that I've only played through once, right? The manhole is more muscular. Wouldn't it make sense, Reprimon? Right? You know, everything about women is very delicate and soft and like whatever, right? But like, the manly hole, it's you can feel that kind of that girthy muscle there, huh? The manhole is a club I used to frequent. That place sounds like a cool place, huh? Yeah, there we go, right? Yeah, women are very soft and they smell so good. Yeah, they're definitely more flexible. So you can do that thing where like the legs behind the head or something, right? For a man, he might get a hernia, right? Isa, but like they're tougher. They're not gonna start crying like a bitch, right? So you can just really go to Pound Town on them, right? Whereas a woman might be like, Isa, calm down. That's a bit too rough, and you have to be like, oh, okay, sorry, right? Whereas a man, if a man says that, then he just looks like a wuss. So he won't, right? He will let you go to town on him until his anus explodes, just like Spider there, right? Because he doesn't look like a wuss, huh? The cockpit and the toolbox, yeah. Yeah, I can see, right? So just like, how do you choose? Do you want to do some crazy positions, Isa, or do you just really want to go stroke deep, right? And so you have your choice, right? These other heterosexuals, they just have to be content with like, well, they can't go as hard as you can, Isa, because most of the time the woman will be like, calm down, bring it back from the edge, guy, right? And they just have to do it, huh? Because if you go too hard and too deep, then there won't be a second time, right? It's just like, oh, you went at me too hard, guy, and now I need to take like a week off, huh? Whereas a man would never. Okay, look at the low quality, like really Beamish sprite on there, huh?
Despite what the sign reads, Flowers by Phil is not open for business today. Phil is at Frumpton General Hospital where he is recovering from a beating he received at the hands of a local gang.
Okay, a local rough Frumpton gang?
The sign on the lottery machine says, out of order. The OK T-shirt kiosk specializes in individually designed T-shirts. Customers can select from a variety of letters, numbers, and images to place on heavyweight cotton T-shirts. The T-shirts come in 20 different colors. OK T-shirt is probably best known for developing technology to allow the immediate reproduction of standard photographs onto a T-shirt.
Okay, that's a big clue, huh?
This is Ruth Westenheimer, the OK T-shirt kiosk clerk. When she's not selling T-shirts, Ruth hosts a local cable television program called Dr. Ruth, on which she provides advice for training pets.
Okay, weird name. Okay, very rough. Wild times, right? But like their male equivalent, you could probably go like 3 times harder on their male equivalent, right? It's rough for a woman, Isa, right? But that's just like slightly above average, like dude roughness, right? Exploding is coming up next after the commercial break. Ooh, what a cliffhanger, Kim, huh? Okay, pretty good. You woke up like this, small, huh? They're okay T-shirts. Not great, they're okay. Isn't that just like most T-shirts? Like, most T-shirts suck. Yes, especially like these novelty T-shirts, where like band T-shirts, or like where you can put like your own kooky image on it. It's always just like this, like just like standard cotton, and they're always kind of that heavy cotton, that crappy heavy cotton, right? If you need that lightweight, like sweat-wicking cotton, you gotta buy that good shit from wherever, Uniqlo or something, right? Can she train? Oh, that's a good idea. Nobody. I've actually forgotten. I don't know if she deals with such a uncouth animal, right?
Like these shirts? I have them on special this week, only $5. They're all cotton. If you have a picture, it would only take a second to transfer it to a shirt. They make a great gift, and the colors are so lifelike. It won't bleed, run, shrink, or fade, and you can wash it 1,000 times.
Okay. Okay, I remember her image, that lady, her portrait in the floppy game being much more haughty. She only just kind of gave Willy a look. Her portrait was always just like, you know, or something. So I imagined her voice would be much more husky and like kind of like, you know, not so enthusiastic as what we heard there. Don't get me started on t-shirt quality, and and not just the crappy quality of the t-shirt, the actual print, right? It starts to do that cracking thing after like a wash or two, right? And then it all comes out in the wash. Okay, Jumpin' Frog of Calaveras County, is that the one that Kim is referencing? Okay, okay, I do remember what the deal is with this t-shirt, but like, okay, no, I think that's what it's for. Okay, so that t-shirt of the three of us, me, Dana, and Perry, just like hours ago at the pizza place, put that on a t-shirt.
Sure. Can you turn this picture into a t-shirt?
Yeah, this one here.
There you go. Came out perfect. Want 3 more? I'll give you another 10% off. 6 more, 15% off. Buy a dozen and I'll take 20%. Want a gross? I'll save you even more.
No thanks, lady, huh?
Don't bother me right now, kid.
Okay, now she's like much more like surly now that she got my $5. Okay, that's all my money.
T-shirt. Made from 100% natural fibers. You can wash it 1,000 times.
Okay, what's the deal with this? I remember...
Maybe there's some money in the coin slot.
Okay.
The sign on the lottery machine says, out of order. Coin return lever. The sign.
Okay. Is there a quarter? No? Okay.
Oh, look. A ticket to this week's Dexterton State Lottery.
Okay. Okay, the lady's looking at me, but it's fine. I didn't steal from it or nothing, so... Okay. Nothing else to say?
Move along, young man. You're blocking potential customers.
Yeah, I better get out of the way of the stampede, huh?
Hey, you're a cute kid, but maybe you should hang out somewhere else. Don't bother me right now, kid.
Okay. I actually don't know I don't remember what to do with that lottery ticket. It's one of those things that I think I use in the later half of the game. Okay, embroidered. There, yeah, those are cool, yeah. Calm the horny t-shirts, right? And then, but then the letters start to fall off and flake off in the wash. Nobody, right? I mean, it'd be great if the calm the fell off and then it just said horny, but it doesn't work out that way, right? Tell Karen to shut it, messing up the vibe, right? I bought her a crappy t-shirt, now she's like, go away, right? Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do here. It's like 3 o'clock. I think I just maybe go home. If tonight is babysitter night. Yeah, no, it's gotta be. Okay, wait.
There are only 2 ways to get to Humford Mansion. via a private road or by water. Neither of these options appear to be open to you.
Typo. Neither. Typo. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everything I need from Frumpton there, and I don't know if my friends are at the what's it, or did they just go home? They should still be here. Okay, they're still here. Okay, okay, I'll resave it as Juice and the Frog. So there's big black come around to like nobody, right, Gaz? And no one was coming. It was just that crappy t-shirt vendor and then like that closed pizza place, so like, you know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Horny, right? Nye, right? So it looks like New York, right? It's like, what? It's like, it used to say Calm the Horny, but it fell off. It got destroyed in the wash, huh? Okay, like heat transfer? Can't you just use like an iron or something? Soup? He's got his pip cup. He does. Okay, what's the deal with these guys? I can't remember if I just asked them to go back to the frog park or what.
Hey!
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Willy, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, okay, if I talk to them, then we just go to the frog park again. Okay, okay. Let me just restore here then. I'll just be like, nah then. I want to go home and play some Nintari. Okay, I can't. Yeah, okay. Okay, hi guys, bye guys. They're just hanging out there even without me. I'm gonna go home and play Nintari, and then Perry and Dana can do whatever the hell they want with each other, huh? Okay, nothing here still? Okay, okay, and it's, yeah, it's still quite early, so... I forget what time. My parents are just like, you know, yeah, okay, okay. But yeah, but I think I've seen, like, a heat transfer something onto a t-shirt with an iron. I'm sure that it's more complicated than that, and, you know, I don't know about the longevity of it, but, you know. Okay. Is this this is a different tune from this morning, right? Like when I was here this morning, right? Okay, I used to work clothing retail, so you've got all the qualifications of Soup, right? This place slaps. I'll need to watch the VOD back, but I swear that this is a different tune than what it was like when I was here 2 hours ago in the morning of today, right? So if so, then that's a nice like touch. It's just like, okay, different tunes for like different parts of the day or whatever, right? Okay, so I wanted to. Okay, okay. One thing I can also do is I can shove this on a chain. There we go.
Chain and key. This strange combination has an almost hypnotic effect upon you.
Okay. It doesn't just look cool. I also need that later. Okay.
I don't really need to practice Nintari anymore. I know I'm going to win.
Okay.
But I think I will anyway.
Okay, I literally played once, and Willy here is so penisy, but like, you know, it's the first day of summer holiday, why not play your favorite game? Fire up Age of Empires 2, or Warcraft, or Chrono Trigger, whatever you were into, right? Okay, so I wonder if the GOG version took out that tedium, because I swear that you need to make Willy play like at least 3 times, and then he would say, "Yeah, I'm ready for the competition." Yeah, right. But he literally said that the very first time I played it on like night 1, right? But I guess that was kind of tedious, so GOG maybe change that or something.
Lottery ticket. 6, 7, 13, 26, 31. Bonus number 49.
Okay, okay, so almost 4 o'clock. gotta play with Willy 3 times, and then he'll be really excited, really penisy, Gaz, and he'll be like, okay, yeah, I've got this Nintari thing down pat. But, you know, because especially since, like, every time you play, it's that same image over and over again, so I guess, maybe that was only in the floppy version. And for this CD version, they made an improvement where it's just like, okay, that's kind of tedious, right? And it could be a soft lock if, you know, players are just like, this is just the same thing, so and they only played it twice. And now, you know, at the very end, they lose an Atari competition because they didn't bother to make Willy play it 3 times. So for the CD version, they just got rid of that. You just gotta make it, you just gotta unlock, wait. Okay, in that case, it was like pointless then. It made more sense, cause like, after dinner, right? You have a bit of time after school on the first day to play some Atari, right? But then after dinner, it gets locked up, right? And then that's why you gotta steal the key from your sister. But like, if you only need to play once, then that urgency is kind of out the window, right? But if you need to play it 3 times, then it's like, okay, you gotta get that key so you can practice more, right? Floppy Willy, yeah, yes. Apparently, only once was enough. Willy's a one and done kind of guy. Yeah, Floppy will soft lock. Oops. No. The all caps was fine, Gaz. This information needs to be hammered home and shouted from the rooftops, right? Floppy Willy will soft lock. Yeah, Maul is just keep the conversation going, Maul, so I can just idle here so you can continue listening to this, right? But yeah, so if I only need to practice once, then that makes the whole urgency of getting the key pointless, right? Now I think I remember you need the key now that the key is on a chain. You need that now for something else. But you know, the question is, like, my sister was in the bath on the first night, but like, I don't think we're gonna get that other nights. And is she just gonna be hanging out in her room, where I can do the thing where I steal her diary and barter it for the thing, for the key? I'm not too sure, right? I've never had to do that, so. I always got the key on the first night because it just like, I wanted, right? So, okay. Okay, I'll save it as, just non-floppy, Willy. Yeah, huh? And now I think we just wait around,
It's too early to go to bed now. I think I'll play a little longer.
Okay, play. Okay, but... Okay, let's see. Now, okay, there is a mechanic to just kill time, if you want. I can go up there and play with the trains, or whatever, but, okay, nope.
There's a small inscription on the toilet which reads, "If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the CD." Assorted cosmetic gook of Tiffany Beamish, including but not limited to 3 tubes of Zit-Off, 2 compacts, 4 shades of lipstick, 4 shades of eyeshadow, 2 eyebrow markers, morning face cream, noon face cream, afternoon face cream, evening face cream.
Okay, that's a bit weird. Why would you put that next to the toilet, right? I guess maybe, you know, Mom wanted to keep the counter nice and clean, but, you know.
Sheila painted this tropical landscape herself. Her mastery of the medium speaks for itself.
Okay. Is the narrator implying that my mom is a crappy painter? But yeah, like, ew. Keeping your cosmetics next to the toilet? Do you know how much splashback there is there, right? And especially with a little brother like Willy, right? What if he pees on it just for fun, right? Like, you keep that shit under the sink if you absolutely must need to keep the top of the counters, like, clean because your mom is screaming at you or whatever. But, like, next to the toilet, gross. Okay, I'm gonna go to the fountain and I'll, Willy... sorry. Perry, Dana, and Gigi are not here.
I just gotta figure out a way to get Horny to beat Turbo Frog's record 25-footer.
But now you'll see how wussy Horny is when Gigi is not here. Yeah, 5.
Come on, Horny. You can do better than that.
Yeah, I know, but he done He's only willing to jump 3 times as far if there's a hot babe looking, right? I mean, I'm sure this is something that you guys can relate to, right? How many of you guys just attempted something completely, like something out of Jackass because there was a hot girl around and you were trying to impress her, right? One bottle of creepy goo, yeah. That reminds me, I'm out of money. I am out of money. I spent the last of my $5 on that t-shirt, and I'm sure there's gonna be some cool stuff that I can buy tomorrow in the game, so. Yeah, I pee on the seat and don't flush, right? And like you're at your friend's place, right? And they have one of those, all those heinous, stupid little like cutesy signs or whatever, right? Does anyone actually do their makeup while sitting on the porcelain throne? You gotta be really in a rush, Kim, right? It's like, okay, working woman, it's like, okay, she's being very efficient and multitasking, right? She's taking a dump and also just putting her foundation on, right? But most, the ideal is that you have a little vanity where you do that, Kim. Just figure out a way to get yeah, you need to figure a way to get more horny. Cause that was a pathetic little display there, Gaz, huh? Gotta figure out a way to get horny, right? Yes. Not a problem that you guys have, huh? I ate it on your skateboard in front of 6 chicks, yeah, right? And it was just like worth it. They kind of giggled at you, right? Or did one of them come over and be like, are you okay? Or did they all just laugh at you, right? Lift the GD's seat before you piss, right? But apparently some of you guys are just like, I don't know. Especially when you're older, Gaz. I've heard that like, the spritz is kind of unpredictable or something, right? So, you can lift, but like you still might get on the floor or something, right? Yeah, some girls, listen, they hit the snooze button one too many times. It's just like, oh my god. Okay, I have to shit / put on my makeup. Brush my teeth / draw my eyebrows on. Eat breakfast / put, you know, get dressed, right? So. I picked it up and it did look back. I mean, were you expecting it to go better, Wolf? For you to make that jump and they'd be like, if they cared, right? There was a chance that even if you successfully attempted whatever you were doing on your skateboard, they would just been like, rolled their eyes because they know exactly what you're trying to do, Wolf, right? Okay, what was the trick, right? He was gonna drop some like skater sign. He was trying to do an ollie-oop, a 6 slide or something. Oh, oh, that's even more embarrassing, Wolf. I thought you were trying to do a cool thing. You're trying to do a bakului floop. You know, that skateboard trick, but you were just going along and you wiped out, and they weren't a bitch about it. They would have been in their rights to laugh, because honestly, that probably looked funny. Some guy just going on a skateboard and he wiped out on nothing, right? But they came over. Piss. Left the seat after. True chaos goblin, Kim, huh? Yeah, late 360, shove it to the boneless. That's some good skater talk, Rotowan, huh?
Come on, Horny. You can do better than that.
Okay, yeah. I can feed him now that there's no one around. Might as well give the guy. I'm sure he's hungry, right?
Yum, yum.
Also, I haven't fed him for like 2 days, right? Okay, but he's had a big meal, and now he's gonna be a wee bit sleepy. And he just...
Wake up, Horny! I guess frogs can't jump on a full stomach.
Okay, so... a clue, I guess, for when it comes time to do the actual frog jump thing, do not feed him. I know I can give him the Coca-Cola after or something, but he'll... Oh, okay, he does wake up. But he doesn't jump any better after that.
Come on, Horny.
Okay, what time is it? Okay, it's now 4:30. That's late enough, where I think, I can probably go back home. Okay, lost your train of thought. It happens, right? I imagine cruising on a board. It's very, like, well, you're just gliding, right? It feels nice, right? So you're just thinking about whatever, and then you just wiped out, huh? Grind, okay, that's the word. When you do that thing, that skater thing, it's grinding, right? Okay, I was trying to think of that word, but I thought it was scraping, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. It's grinding, okay. Yeah, wake up, Horny, right? Wake up, Horny! He's like, don't need to tell Gaz twice, huh? Okay, every Newgrounds animation character. Wait, wait, hang on. I need to look that up. What is that? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Okay. No, it's just called scraping. To really hammer home like how much of a boomer we all are, you know, doing some serious scraping against the concrete there, and then like any skaters are just like, what the hell is that? Oh, they mean grinding. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's full of meat, and you know how it is, just getting a wee bit sleepy afterwards. Yeah, scraping. You're going too hard and too dry. Yeah. That was some good scraping there, son. Yeah, that shockwave, right? It's not like people made their own animations. Oh, was it? It was made by someone, right? Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if at 5 o'clock, that's when my parents, you know, let me know about what's happening tonight, right?
It's great to be free from the ravages of intelligence. It's a dog's life. I'm a lucky dog to have such a nice master like Willy. It's great.
Okay.
Sheila bought this stand at a garage sale for $32. It was only $189 to have it professionally stripped, sanded, and stained. To kitchen. Reduced from $2.99 to $2.69. Sheila just couldn't resist this lamp. What a bargain.
I mean, not bad, saving 30 bucks. Okay, I never noticed this giant fish above the door.
Strangely enough, the large stuffed fish over the kitchen doorway doesn't seem out of place at all.
Yes, it blended in so well that like it's been like 25 years since I noticed that thing was there, huh? I was scraping, doing some bumping and scraping at the club last night and skinned your knee, right, Whitey? Okay, cool. You made cool Flash games. You made Flash games in general. I was shocked by that back in the day, Kim, eh? I just played them, eh?
Sheila Beamish's favorite kitchen station. The sink, or waste station. This high-powered microwave will boil water in 3 seconds, defrost a 5-pound roast in 6 seconds, and explode a potato in under 10 seconds.
Nice. Okay, I need to get some more money. I would like to. Okay. There's nothing. I thought maybe I could mow the lawn back here or something for some extra money because I spent all of it. How quickly $7 lasts you, even back in 1991. I bought a t-shirt and a cola and a picture and that's it. It's all gone.
Willy, if you're home, come down to the foyer for a minute.
Okay, it's already time for that. Okay, it's 5 o'clock that I need, okay. Okay, but I am home, Mom. What happens if I wasn't, right? Okay, the foyer, it's here, right?
I'm glad you're home, Willy. This is Alicia, your new babysitter. Be good, kids, and do what Alicia tells you. And Willy, after you've had dinner, vacuum the living room. Duffy is shedding something awful.
But Mom, we don't need a sitter. I'm old enough to take care of Brianna.
Look at Mom.
And you'd better do everything she tells you. Come on, hun. We're gonna be late for the barbecue.
Okay, I thought they were having date night, but they're just going to some barbecue.
Man, is she ugly.
We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yeah, sure we are.
She's wearing like Birkenstocks or like socks and sandals.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Don't be such a weirdo.
Don't be such a weirdo.
Okay, okay, yeah. Not Floppy Willy, and we'll save it as wake up horny, huh? Okay, all this, or like I've forgotten that they were just going to a barbecue. I thought they were going for a date night. I thought it would make sense, right? Gordon got fired. Dad got fired, but he immediately got an interview for a new job, like tomorrow or something. So Mom and Dad are going out to celebrate. So I thought that's where they were going, but they're just going to like the Johnson's barbecue or something at yeah, okay. Nice summer barbecue on like a Saturday evening or whatever at like 5 or so. Yeah, I know. That was a lame-o night if you don't got some friction burns, huh? Okay, how do you make your own stuff? It's a wonder that you're not a game dev or something now, Kim, huh? Cook the whole buffalo in 10 seconds. Cook a whole bison in 10 seconds, right? God bless modcons, huh? Yeah, hot mom. That's what Mom was wearing to the barbecue with like these other moms and dads and whatever. She was wearing like a white crop top and like, again, very tight pants and whatever, and her heels and whatever. And did you see my dad? What a schlub he looked like. He was just wearing a golf shirt and khakis, right? All the other moms are like rolling their eyes at my own mom and be like, that fucking Sheila Beamish, who the hell is she showing off for, right? Okay, hobby retro game dev, loving every minute of this modern world. You go, Kim. Okay, yes. There's no way a schmuck like my dad would be able to get a babe like my mom if he was just like, you know, lower class, working class, or middle class, right? He was, what was it? He was like an executive of some company before he got fired. So now my mom just has to bear his like wussy seed. Now, thankfully,
friggin' welfare parasites.
Yes, gross, right? You're a friggin' welfare parasite. You're never ever gonna get a babe unless you are also a hunk yourself, right? And for Gordon, for balding little Gordon there, being a rich boy was the only way he was ever going to get a babe like my mom, right? So, okay, let's save it here and let me see. Do I just follow the ugly babysitter?
Is dinner almost ready?
You bet it is.
What are we having?
Macaroni and cheese, Alicia style.
It smells so good.
Okay, we're ready. Into the dining room, kids. Dinner is served.
Okay, she has like weird Vulcan ears, eh? I can't even look at her. Can I talk? No. Okay, we're eating at like... Okay, this is like normal for me, but it's like 5... It's not even 5:15 and we're having dinner. I just had lunch like 3 hours ago, right? But I don't know if that's weird for you white people, but like I've definitely had dinner like that early, huh? Okay, I think this house would be enough. He didn't have this house when he met my mama, though. They bought it together, right? After he had already secured his good job. I'm sure my mom was just like, this nerd is gonna get a good job. So you know, Sheila, my mom is apparently a crappy. She has no skills. She's a crappy artist, right? So it's like I gotta hitch my wagon to like someone smart, and this Gordon Beamish nerd will do, right? He's gonna be I'm sure a CEO one day, and I just need to bear his wussy seed. Oh yeah, that was my train of thought. Now, thankfully, Gordon's wussy seed, you know, the hotness of Sheila Beamish took over. Because, like, okay, obviously Tiffany's a hottie. I don't look anything like my dad, thank God. I don't look like a fucking nerd. And Brianna will put there, the little redhead, will probably grow up to be a smoking hottie. So Sheila's superior genetics beat out Gordon Beamish's, like, wussy DNA. So, you know, she didn't have to bear, like, 3 ugly children for him, so... Okay, he might be packing. That is true, guys. That's a secret between Gordon and Sheila. So let me just bear this wussy seed, right? Yeah, and fucking burgundy From Lisa Larry 6. Yeah, pretty much. If Gordon hadn't gotten a job interview like tomorrow, then like I'm sure my mom would have like started the process of like divorce, right? Because she already bore his wussy seed, and you know, in the divorce she will get the kids and half the stuff, right? Half of the limited fortune that they has, but that's good enough for her. She's still young and sexy. She can just move on to the next guy, a much more successful doctor or something. It's just smart for a woman like Sheila. So. Okay, what, okay, now it's gonna start getting a bit weird, once we go to dinner. It'll start to turn into a quick time event.
What's for dinner? I hope it isn't the same thing I had for lunch.
Good.
It's just macaroni and cheese. Big deal! Can't babysitters make anything else for dinner?
What you got against mac and cheese?
You're not using your imagination. Let me help you.
Mac and cheese is delicious.
Look, my fork! It's moving across the plate by itself!
That's what you kids deserve, you little snots. What did they threw it at her? Jeez. Okay.
You're all mine now.
Maybe Mom should have checked your references. This must be the babysitter from hell! Hide, Brianna!
Oh god, okay. Okay, we'll save it as just like a wussy seed, huh? Okay. Okay, there's the vacuum. No, okay, but I don't think it's time for that just yet. Okay, where's the thing I need? Is it upstairs first? Fuck, I wonder if it can follow me into the attic. Okay, wait. No, that's nothing. No, okay, look at Willy. Look at Willy. Oh, okay, so they smartly blocked off access to the attic, I guess. But yeah, when I was a young girl, I was stuck here at this part for, how long was it? I think it was a month, right? And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake! The game just started and I'm already like stuck as hell, right? And I'm too young to call the hitline. Or the dynamics hitline, right? My parents would never allow that. And I don't have the money for that. So I just gotta keep smashing my face into this game to figure out what the hell to do. Right? But eventually I got it, right? I just need to find the damn thing. You need something else. I think it was obviously a very long time ago. Okay, wait, there. Yeah, no, okay. Do you have an inventory, Willy? Yeah, okay.
Mouse. Cute little critter. Be a pity to let some flying predator get him.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything in the bathroom? I can only go so many places. I think there's, okay, I can open this again.
Maybe I can use this hairspray on the little beastie.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I forgot all about the mouse, to be honest. No, okay. Okay, you know what? Okay, let's save it again here. Can I
That seemed to slow it down a bit, but I'm gonna need to.
Oh shit! Oh god! Okay. I never saw this because the floppy version, it's different, obviously, right? Okay, just took me away. Okay, don't spritz it there. Good thing I saved just there. Okay, get over here. And I think, I think, how do I do it? Yeah, get there, fuck! Oh, fuck! Okay, fuck, I tried to click on it. Or do I need to go, okay, why not go the long way around? Okay, Brianna's somewhere. She's fine. Okay, I need to get there. Okay, there.
Great! Now what am I gonna do?
Okay, okay, I made it. Okay, so let's save it again. Shit! No, no, fuck! Oh, okay, okay, no, no, okay, okay. Okay, give me the... Is it this? And then I show... There we go, and then do I... Get it! Get... No, come on! Fuck, okay, okay, what's... Okay, hang on. I've only done this once. So do I... Do I hit it with the hairspray? Okay, or do you want me to throw it at the... No, 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 fuck, 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 okay. Oh shit, now there's 2 of them! Fuck, okay, what the hell? Is it, okay, is it not that, or... No, okay, okay. Okay, now I'm actually, now I actually don't know what to do, because I've only gotten past this part once. And it's obviously something to do, or maybe, I think this is what it is. I got all the parts, right? Because there's only so many things in this house. There's only so many rooms. So I did figure out that you get the hairspray and you get the mouse, but like, what's the order, right? So that's probably what took so long when I was younger, this part. It's not that I was confused as to, like, I can't find the items. It's what order do I use them in, or something, right? I'm seeing double! 4 Alicias, right? Maybe the Wussy Bozo seed. Thank you. Thank you, Gaz, for using Bozo, right? See, like, I mentioned that, like 2.5 hours ago, where I want to use the word Bozo more. And I've already forgotten about it, but, Bozo Jism. I'm trying to hit this bat with, like, some Bozo Jism, but it's not working. Okay.
Maybe I need some bait to attract...
Okay. Maybe I was aiming that thing at the wrong thing. Because I tried aiming, that crosshair, Yeah, okay. Okay, do I just need to do it faster or something? Shit, and then, why aren't you doing anything, Willy? Okay, yeah. Okay, anyone got any idea? Okay, hang on, can I? Because I thought that crosshair was, okay, no, I can't,
Maybe.
Okay, when I aim that thing up, Willy says that, right? So... Oh shit, and there's 4 of them now? 2 of them? Okay. Damn it, Okay, where he talks about the New York Post calls, they don't like a bozo. A bozo, right? As if, because it's all like Gen Xers who work at the New York Post. Like bozo is a serious term that they used back in the 70s, right? Okay, okay, and I can't get out of this now. Okay, what else is there? Nothing. Okay, and the hairspray? Like, no, okay. Like, or did I have to... What was that? What was that, Willy? Did you do something? No. Okay, I clicked the hairspray on myself, and I don't know where it went. Okay, god damn it. God damn it, huh? Okay, what happens if you wait for a bit to hone in on the mouse? Okay, so throw the mouse down. Is it? And then, like, the thing kind of glitches out, though, and then there's, like, 2 bats. And I don't know which one's the real one, nobody, right? So, but... Like, okay, I can obviously throw it there. Okay, yeah, and I just die. So, like, what the hell, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, see, like, when that fucking bat, like, is like, always specifically right there, Willy seems to die, right? When he gets to about right... Like, right there. Yeah, see, like, when he gets right there, I'm dead. Got any other ideas, Noah? Yeah, so it's obviously a combination of this, or this. No, it's very clearly this, but then, like, does this have any purpose? And then what, that crosshair of the vacuum, I suppose. I remember I'm supposed to suck it up, but, like... Okay, yeah, okay, no, I'm dead, huh? And, like, why doesn't the fucking thing go for it? You know? Yeah, no, mouse on the table, and then I threw the mouse on the table, but then the thing just flies around for a little bit. God, and then the sound that the mouse fucking makes is so... Whitey! Whitey, thank you so much for subscribing and the old coffee. Been getting a lot of yas. Getting a lot of yas over there. Lately, huh? Okay, hang on. Okay, okay, those coffee alerts. There we go. Okay, there. Whitey, thank you very much for getting on there. Enjoy the bonus content, eh? Okay, can you use inventories on other inventory items? Okay, yes. But like, what, right? I can, but like... Shit, And the thing is, this part is so stupid. Because, well, if I can get past this part, you'll see why, right? It just, like, it just needed some tension or something in this game. Yeah, but like okay, the hairspray is obviously for this, but like it's I don't know. I'm only supposed to use the hairspray when I'm running around or something, right? And here at this juncture, it is no longer useful. But okay, I'm already dead. Jeez. Okay. Let me try. Throw the mouse down, and then throw the I don't know what, hairspray. No. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay, what the hell is the answer? It's obviously something like that, but I think there's a timing issue or something. Okay, no, I am doing what it says, but I don't know what. I think it. Like, of course, you just throw the mouse down and then you crosshair the sucker, right? But like this fucking thing is supposed to go to the table, but it's not doing it, right? Okay, did I spritzer? I didn't. Okay, should I try? Let me try hitting her with the what's it. I tried it once and then I just immediately fucking died. So.
Man, is she?
What? Okay, what the hell?
Yeah. Don't be.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have to spritz her to slow her down. Okay, so I gotta reload from here.
What method? It? Okay.
What's for dinner?
It's
just
your.
Look, my fork.
Okay, so let me get the hairspray first and then try and spritz her.
You're all mine now.
Maybe Mom should have.
I thought that was an optional thing.
This must be the baby's hide, Brianna.
Bread and water brats, yeah. Okay, so let me. Okay, I'll save it over here. No, fuck, fuck! Okay.
Maybe I can use this hairspray on the little beastie.
And like, do I have to spritz them like at any point before getting the vacuum cleaner or something? Like, okay, yeah, geez, okay. Yeah, hairspray and a lighter. There we go, right? Okay, hair spray. Okay, go! Willy, go! Okay, I don't know what. Should I try spritzing him again? Nice spritz, Willy. Okay. Okay, it kind of coughed.
Now what am I gonna do?
It coughed for a bit. There!
That sucker!
Okay, there! Okay, so is it because I didn't spritz it? With the hairspray?
Where am I? What happened? Mom, Dad, the most awful thing just happened. There was a bat and...
Shh, it was nothing, Willy. You just had a little nightmare, that's all.
It must have been something I ate.
Good night, dear. Sleep tight. Don't let the bats, bedbugs bite.
Like, what the hell? Was I sleeping at like 4:30 in the afternoon?
Later.
But yeah, that stupid gibberish was just a dream. just to add some more tension or something, to the end of day one.
Rise and shine.
Okay. And that's it. We're on to, is that... Ooh, okay.
Today's the last day to get an entry blank for the frog jump. I better go pick one up in West Frumpton.
Gross.
Yuck! What the heck's wrong with the water?
It wasn't my fault. Cliff was giving me a driving lesson and he said back up, so I did
And ran into a street light?
It got in the way, and now there's this really huge ding, and now I don't know if Cliff will ever speak to me again.
You've been seeing too much of Cliff anyway. There are lots of other fish in the sea.
Not like Cliff. He even promised he wouldn't report this to his insurance company. He's gonna give you and Daddy the repair bill.
This thing between you and Cliff is getting too serious. Your father and I want you to date other boys.
And give up the love of my life, the center of my universe, my heart's desire? Why?
Because I said so, and I'm your mother. That's why.
No, that never works.
You'll be sorry. You'll see.
Okay, worst momming ever, honestly. Okay, let me save it. Okay, stupid bat. It was a dream, gibberish, right? All of that was just, like, what for? Like, and it's just like, when the hell did I go to sleep? I was home. But like, is that assuming that I Willy just took a nap at, like, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon and then I dreamed all that or whatever? So dumb, huh? Yeah, just yelling at my Willy. It's like, Willy, you suck. What's wrong with you, Willy? Huh? Yeah, Dad gave Mom a pearl neck. Nice, yeah. Okay, Pureblind is here. What's going on, Pureblind? Yeah, that's going all right. So just did one more day of progress in Willy Beamish there. So now we're on day, I guess 3, is it? And so I was stuck at that fucking bat part like forever when I was younger, and then now today, I was just irrevocably stuck at like the at some part at a part when you're on the island or something like that, and at that point I never figured out how to pass it, so I just left it, and then I like played other games, right? And I didn't touch Willy Beamish again until like I was an adult, and I finally just like looked up what the fuck to do at that part, right? You just got the clap, just got a little bout of syphilis, right? Yeah, no, isn't that so dumb, Reptimon? Like, it was all just a fucking dream. But like, when the bat got me, it was literally game over. So like, what the hell, right? It was just a stupid, like, way to, I don't know, just a stupid thing to extend the game or to add, because up until this point, there hasn't really been that many puzzles, right? All I've done is just escape school. Like, okay, getting out of detention was like the biggest puzzle. But then all of today, all it was just like, okay, the thing at the pizza place, the frog jump, right? Even like the t-shirt thing isn't necessary, right? I just did that because I know what that's for. So just like, okay, without players getting stuck at that part, that stupid bat part, then yeah, the playtime is like 4 hours. So it's like, okay, let's put some like tension and puzzle in this game so to extend the playtime, because obviously you can see that like the first time around you're probably gonna die at least a few times before you figure out what to do. So yeah, that was some pretty brown synchism, Reptimon, right? Nox, how's it? What's good, huh? Yeah, we want you. Honestly, Tiffany. And maybe the unspoken thing is that Cliff is like 25 and Tiffany is like 16, right? It's just like, okay, Tiffany, you're dating this you're basically participating in statutory right now. You know, I know Cliff is a youngish guy, like, you know, on paper, but like still, he's still too old for you. So why don't you like sleep around? You're a pretty girl, Tiffany. Why don't you just pass the pussy around, right? And like honestly, Gaz, she probably should a little bit, because what if Cliff is like a huge douchebag, but because it's like her first love, she just puts up with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Okay, Soup's off. Good night, Soup. Do not touch Willy. Yes, if you're a bat, do not touch Willy, because apparently it's a fucking game over. So dumb, Reptimon, eh? Like, I remember being confused as a young girl when I finally got past that part. It was like, okay, so that didn't actually happen then. There was no worms, was there even a babysitter? The question's Reptimon, was there even a babysitter, and was she really ugly? And did I even have dinner, or did I nap through all that or something? But like now as an adult, I was like, that's just stupid. Especially if I'm going to have the ability to die in that, right? It is like that Treehouse of Horror episode, right, where like, you know, yeah, like Martin it gets killed in his dreams because groundkeeper Willy is there and like strangles him or whatever, right? So, but once I finish the game, like I know the part on the island is quite tough. I was stuck there and I couldn't progress, and so I just left it for like 10 years before I got back to it, right? That part is tough enough, but then past that I'm not too sure. So when this is all over, I'll see if it's just like, did they need to put that stupid dream part in, or would the game have been challenging enough? Considering that this is probably supposed to be for like tweens, like younger people who are playing King's Quest, right? Okay, interesting game. Okay, yeah, you caught me when I'm just like shitting all over it, but the rest of the game is fine, Pureblind. It just that part was just a stupid little nightmare, and so none of it really mattered. I'm not even sure how much of that actually happened, so. Okay, what's that? Advanced body? The ears. I'm learning something, I guess, huh? Yeah, you're friggy. Just doing a wee bit of oomox, right? But maybe Gaz means that, like, I don't know what. When you're wanking, you're very attuned to like other noises. So like if you can hear like your girlfriend farting in the bathroom, then that kind of kills the mood, or it makes it better, right? Okay, Midnight. Right when I was talking about your wanking to your girlfriend farting, Midnight Monopoly decides to raid. Thank you very much, Midnight Monopoly, for that huge raid. Let's see. Were you playing Scarface today? According to the bot. But I didn't know that there's a Scarface game. I'll need to check that out. But yeah, thank you very much for that enormous raid, Midnight Monopoly. Yeah, great time. I agree, Spiders, huh? Welcome in. There's also Bingo. That one, Dan, Bob. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for that enormous raid, Midnight Monopoly. I am Drunkerella, and I hope that you obviously like girls. Talk of girls farting, cussing, maybe some adventure games, cause we're all about that on this channel. We talk about a lot of crazy shit on here, so I hope you're here for the ride.
We're gonna be talking about the penis.
Yes, thank you very much.
We'll be talking about the vagina.
Thank you.
Do you think
Rev
that's
Devon?
funny, butthead?
And that one, Dan Bob, then what you're following.
We'll be talking about the testicles. Yes, we're also going to be talking about venereal disease, sexual intercourse.
Oh, this thing so you don't get caught. Oh, okay. What if you live alone and you're just waking alone, right?
Spending a lot of time talking about masturbation.
And now you're just listening for like the postman Gaz, right? But yeah, when you guys came in, Gaz here was talking that like apparently while wanking, a man's ears are the most sensitive, right? And I thought it was just like so that you can listen to other erotic sounds, like the sounds of your girlfriend farting. But apparently it's so that you don't get caught, right? Wanking to your girlfriend farted! Right? And imagine if you were a Ferengi, a Midnight Monopoly, and you had that extra sensitive hearing, huh? Okay, yes, hello there, Midnight Monopoly. You love the adventure games. Nice. So I think that we will get on Midnight Monopoly. So I played this one, Willy Beamish, many times when I was a young girl. However, I never got past a certain part. I just finished a part that stumped me when I was a young girl. It's that part with the stupid babysitter and the bat, whatever. And it was stumping me even now because there's something to do with the timing, and I didn't use one item once I got in there. But yeah, I've Were you more Sierra or LucasArts or like other Midnight Monopoly? I was a full Sierra girl in our house, right? So it was all Space Quest and Kang's Quest and Police Quest and Conquest of the Longbow and Quest for Glory and all that, right? So everyone else talks about Monkey Island, but just like I could literally not care less about that game because I have no nostalgia for it. So. The stream's already amazing. Thank you very much, Midnight Monopoly. Okay, hope I knew people on Google, right? Yeah. I don't think anyone else cares as much about Fatty as you and I do, huh? Okay, I took your girlfriend farting at 1,000 yards, distinguish her sounds from within a crowd. Yeah, can you imagine? Or like, what if you become blind, nobody? And, you know, some trifling hoe just tries to masquerade as like your girlfriend or wife, and if you were good at picking out your wife's farts, and you'd be like, oh yeah, fart for me, right? And then this imposter just gives you a squeaky thing, right? It's like, I know that's not my wife. My wife farts with like that really low bass, right? And so it's usually kind of wet, right? So get out of here, imposter. You must think about what might happen if you go blind and some imposter hoe tries to like move into your house or whatever, right? Oh yeah, fart for me, yeah? That's love. Bingo, huh? Because you can't rely on the smell, because it depends on what they eat, right? It's like, it'll smell different every time, because like, oh, I had asparagus, or oh, I just had some donuts, so. Okay, I always enjoyed LucasArts when you was younger, but then you're getting more into Sierra now that you're an adult and you can take the punishment, right? Getting more into the Superior, is that Yeah, it is Jollo. Into the Superior franchise where it's like, yes, you will die for the most, benign, stupidest reasons in Midnight Monopoly. You didn't get that sort of TLC when you were playing those LucasArts games when you were younger, right? It was all sunshine and just going on. No such thing as a soft lock. You started a LucasArts game just fully confident that you'd be able to finish it at some point, right? That's not the case. That is not the case, especially with the earlier Sierra games. You could literally just dead end yourself within the first 5 minutes, huh? Okay, it's so funny. As if she was the first girl to be butchered, right, Ayuza? Okay, Gaz with the knowledge, proctophilia. Oh, okay. Okay, procto, the Latin for like ass or whatever, right? Because like proctology or whatever. That sounds like you'd be like obsessed with the anus, but apparently that's the fart fetish. The fancy medical term for fart fetish, huh? Imagine a game, right? Where you have to, yeah, it's like Among Us, but it's like with farts, right? It's just a completely black screen, and it's all just so you better have good headphones, Ripmon. And it's just like, okay, who's the imposter? Do you recognize your best friend or your dad when this person says that they're your dad? Here's what your dad's farts, no, they wouldn't make it obvious like that. You'd just be like hanging out at home with your dad, and he'll just casually fart as dads do, right? But then like much later in the game, like when you're like 60% of the way through the game, you'd be like, oh no, like your dad's been kidnapped, and there's this guy who looks a lot like your dad, claims to be your dad, but like, how do you know for sure? Get him to fart, right? And because well, if you were paying attention to that part at the beginning of the game where you and your dad were just having a casual conversation about the job market, and your dad casually farted, right? You know that it's that kind of just, well, that distinct sound, right? But this imposter farting, his fart sounds kind of weird, right? So, I mean, who is it? Who's that degenerate who's obsessed with farts? Is it Guga? I swear to God. One of my usual guys is obsessed with farts. Is it Guga? I think it is. If he was here, he would be like, this is a brilliant idea for a game, Drunkerella. I'm going to make this game and kick you like 5% of the profits of it, huh? Yeah, Sirius loves this game already, and all I did was just like roughly like storyboard it, right? Okay, guys, you'll have to tell me if you see this game on the market, like in like how long would it take to program and design? If you see this game on the market like in 2026, let me know. I will know that it was one of the let me see, 90 people watching this right now, and they got the fucking idea, and then they made it, and they did not bother to credit me or even like kick me any money for the idea, right? And I'll know who to sue, huh? Those Italians all love their farts, right? Maybe farts smell different / better in Italy, Reptimon. All that salami eating and like basil or whatever, right? And wine, of course. Yes, Cirrus. Hey, what's going on, Cirrus? You came right in here for my stroke of brilliance, huh? Okay, and Jid is also here. What's going on, Jid? How are you today? Yeah, so I'm just wrapping it up here, talking about farts and fart game. True classy stream, Jed. Okay, I'm patenting it. That fart game is my idea. No one steal that, otherwise you are liable to be sued, okay? And also just finishing up the day here in Willy Beamish. It is now the start of day 3, and on this coming day, this is the day we have to go to take the ferry to West Frumpton, and it is possible to not even do it. But obviously, on the start of the day after, it's immediate game over. It's like, oh my god, I didn't enter horny, right? And so that's the whole point. Well, of the last 2 days. So. When is Guga making a hooker quest, right? Guga has so many requests. Guga, when are you making hooker quest? Guga, when are you making drunk quest? Guga, when are you making fart quest, right? He's already got a full plate, right? And a full-time job, and like a family to support Isa, right? So it might be a while, huh? I think hooker quest might be pushed back now to like 2028. Yeah, drunk quest was first, Isa, right? So the order is drunk quest and then fart quest, although Guga loves farts. So he might push fart quest up in the queue. So drunk quest might have to wait a while, but definitely, definitely fart quest and drunk quest are on the. I'm not sure how much he is interested in hooker quest. So yeah, now I'm cooking. Do you smell what the Ella is cooking? Midnight Monopoly. Apparently it's farts, huh? Yeah, nobody's already got like I have storyboarded fart quest. Nobody's responsible for drunk quest. I guess you, Isa, will be responsible for hooker quest, is it? Okay, back to Willy Beamish. What's going on, Roy Story? Yes, so you just missed me playing through day 2, is it? So that's the day where you meet with your friends and you go to the pizza. There's been a lot of farts. There's been a lot of farts in the stream today, you guys, right? Remember back at the pizza place, Willy there just farted up a storm at that pizza place so badly where, like, you know, I think all the other patrons were just like, God, I think the salami's gone off or whatever, and fucking Spider like wanted to beat the shit out of us for it, rightfully, right? And then we blew his anus off, right, with a mixture of turpentine and a cigarette, huh? Hopping right hooker quest, yeah, he needs all the help. He's right. I'm not sure how familiar he is or like what ideas. I don't think he's got any ideas for hooker quest, so you might need to give him a hand. Yeah, farts. Pizza? Italy? Oh god. And Guga's missing it all, right? I think he said he's on holiday or whatever, right? Yeah. And this stream might literally be gone by the time he gets back to watch it, to watch the VOD or something, so. But yeah, farts, pizza, Italy? That sounds like a good vacation, Ripped One, doesn't it? Just eating pizza and farting all over
It's my hole. I keep on farting wherever I go. Oh, hello.
Okay, that last fart, honestly, Oz, sounded like a shart. That was really forceful. That sounded like something came out, okay? Yeah, good old turpentine and tobacco. Don't mix it, otherwise it'll blow your anus off. Gas, apparently. Huh? But that's Spider's problem, not mine. Yeah, that was definitely a wetty, right? There's definitely gonna be some skid marks in that guy's underwear. But he got a cool blurb out of it, Gaz, right? So. Okay, so let's save it here. Okay, no. Can I not do anything? Okay, 9 o'clock in the morning. No. I can't talk to them? Really? Okay, no breakfast, today, Willy, huh? Okay, meanwhile.
Gordon, the world is composed of little people who depend on us to show them how to get the most out of an otherwise shabby, dull existence.
Oh shit. Shit, I'm sorry, the game froze. The game froze in the midst, like just from the glory of this very old, wrinkly woman's like huge dick-sucking lips. Fuck. I swear, I'm a child. I am laughing your ass off. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. She's 6'3", so Hoover 3 cocks at a time. Gross, but she's that kind of old lady thin, where it's all wrinkly, the skin hanging off everywhere. Okay, she's a Kardashian, yeah. It's a Kardashian like pre-op without all the facelifts. Dan Bob, right? Okay, sorry. Is it frozen or?
What I need is a vice president with vision and burning ambition. A dynamic spokesman reflecting the Toot Sweet's wholesome image. A leader who can interface with the general public and project this company's unlimited upward potential.
Somebody who understands the big picture.
Precisely. I have grand plans for Toot Sweet, and I want you to be a key player, Gordon. You're not uncomfortable standing in the spotlight, becoming a power broker, earning obscene amounts of money, are you?
I was made for this job, Mrs. Humford. How soon can I start?
Call me Leona. Would tomorrow morning be too soon?
Just tell me what time.
Around 10ish. We can iron out the details and you can pick out your new office. If I'm not mistaken, there's a stunning corner suite available with a drop-dead view. Welcome to the Toot Sweet family, Gordon.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I know I should be rude to the doggo, but it pisses me off that no one else in this fucking worthless family does anything for the dog, right? Like, is this my dog? Like, my sister Brianna has a cat, but like, you know that 4-year-old girl isn't scooping that litter, right? But like, because Duffy is like mine or something, I have to be the one to feed him and walk him every single fucking time. And like, my other sister Tiffany doesn't fucking do it. My mom and dad certainly don't do it, right? It's all wrinkly, and I mean all. Yeah, that Leona there, just those lips were just like classic influencer lips, just overinflated and whatever. It's flapping naked in a wind tunnel, right? That, like, you know, you know in like cartoons when they show something like that, and like the skin around the eyes gets all flappy, and you can see like the part under the eyeball there. Like, oh god. Okay, the comma? I need to look. I'll need to watch out back, Dan Bomb, huh? That doesn't sound half bad. Yeah, okay. I think you missed it, Mo. Yeah, sure. That doesn't sound bad on the surface, but then you missed the context of that lady. She was in a hot tub with who was it? It was like the union leader, and she was basically saying like, okay, I need to hire like some patsy. I need to hire some scapegoat because they're planning to do some dodgy stuff and, well, okay, well, if you want to find out what happens, Mal, then you just gotta stay tuned, huh? But yeah, I mean, what kind of job like that interviews the day after you call and also asks you to start the day after the interview, right? Sounds a bit too good to be true, doesn't it, Mal? Feed the doggo, yeah, poor dog, huh? Okay, did dad, that old lady, gosh darn, good god, hey? Although, you know, men would, right? They have a tasty little thing like Sheila Beamish at home, but then they go and cheat with like that flappy old geezer lady that you saw there. It's like, sorry, she's into anal, wife, right? So, had to do it. Okay, always care for animals, never not take care of them. It's good karma, right? Is there a concept of animals who are just jerks and douchebags, right? Where maybe they deserve to be, you know, neglected, huh? Okay, blah blah George. Oh, okay, but the text was blah George, blah blah blah. Yeah. And but like the way they were talking, it was all sinister-like, right? Yeah, I know. Leona there could ask for anything. It's just like, why don't you go dive in the old muff cabbage, Gordon? And it's just like, don't you have 3 kids and a wife and 2 car payments and a mortgage, Gordon? So he's just gonna have to do it, right? Listen, older men have been doing that to their secretaries since the beginning of time. So it's about time that some old lady does that to a her younger little underling, huh? Yeah, and her mouth at the same time, so sorry, honey, but you would understand, right? Listen, wife. If you met a guy who had like a Gene Simmons tongue, I could stick that entire thing up your fanny, you would also do the same thing. So I don't want to hear it, wife, huh? Okay, it's possible, but this doggo is a good boy. I'm just pissed off at the rest of this worthless family. You know, we're just like come on, feeding him takes like 10 seconds. Why didn't you fucking do it, right? Okay, calm down. Here you go, boy.
Okay, calm down. Here you go, boy.
Here you go, boy. You wish that a girl will tell you that. Okay.
What a life. Sleep all day, chase cats, bark at the mailman. It's a dog's life.
What a life. When you're jealous of a dog, I mean, some of you guys probably have a life like that. Sleep all day, chase women, and like, what? Bark at e-girls, right? Now, this is the sweet life, huh? Have you died and gone to heaven? This family is, gross. Dry pellets, right? I guess, like, okay, and the thing is, the thing that shitty Dan Bob is that we're obviously, like, a upper middle class family, right? My fucking mom is buying, like, truffles and, like, getting hair and nail appointments, and, you know, putting my sister through, like, violin lessons and that sort of thing. And they're still buying, shitty kibbles and grits for I guess, my dog here. Not the, okay, I never owned a dog, so I was trying to think of what the premium dog food, the wet dog food brand was. All I could think of was Whiskas, but that's obviously for cats. Purina, that's it. Buying the nice Purina stuff in cans or whatever, right? Yeah, it's gross. It's only 95% sawdust, and then 4% rusk, and then 1% powdered ash, right? Yum. But my dog liked it all the same, so, but, you know, he's never had anything better, so. You try to get into heaven, didn't have enough money. It was like the club mall. You try to get into heaven, but then the guy at the pearly gates, God I suppose, mall, was just like, you got any chicks with you, mall? Is it just you? And like 3 of your dude friends? Come back when you have some women, mall, right? It's like at the fucking club, huh? St. Paul? I don't, okay, I'll believe nobody. Nobody's pretty ridiculous. I assumed it was God, but apparently it's St. Peter, right? So, yeah, he's got the kid. Oh, how did that guy get that sweet job, right? He must have just been like the biggest ass kisser to God to hold the keys to the kingdom, right? Okay, so, no, okay.
I'm a lucky dog to have such a nice master like Willy. It's great to be free from the ravages of intelligence.
Okay, Willy's just wiggling his eyebrows at me. Okay, looks like there's no messages. And I'll just check what's going on in there. See if Dad is there.
There are no messages. Thank you.
Okay, we're getting less and less popular. No one's calling us, huh? Yeah, now the dog wants a fucking... Okay. See, Brianna's sitting right fucking there. And she can tell that the dog wants something, but she's just like... Boy, this is a nice couch, right? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Duffy, let's go!
Kibbles and grits, kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and grits.
Okay, what time is it now? Okay, it's only half an hour. It's fine. But I'll bet you if I go in there, my fucking sister, my fucking worthless sister will be like, play with me, Willy, or something, right? Okay, so just play. Oh, it's all in capitals. Okay, I accidentally hit the caps lock at one point. Let me just check though. I'll bet you anything she will, huh? Okay, Jesus just gave it to him, but how? How, huh? Like, why that guy? What about why not St. Paul, right? Yeah, Fritz, it's ladies' night every night in heaven, Gaz. Free for women, but men need to pay, right? men need to pay the $20 cover, or you might be able to get in free if you Gaz have like 4 chicks on your arm, right? Oh, okay, the Peter passer from Pope. Oh, okay, Pope to Pope. Okay, hump at the sofa. Listen, Gaz. If it were socially acceptable for you to hump the sofa, you'd be doing it all day, all night too. Okay, but like Duffy is just a dog, so he's just like, why the hell not? Doesn't that sound like a good time? You guys, in lieu of getting laid, because that ain't gonna happen anytime soon, and like your hand is starting to get, you need this hand for gaming. So just start humping the sofa. You would, but like your parents or your roommates or your wife/girlfriend be like, what the fuck are you doing, you freak? Right? And they might kick you out, so. Okay, order Peter to be crucified for the perception that Christians started a fire in Rome. Peter was like, do it, but crucify me upside down. Okay. Give him liberty or give him death, nobody, huh? Yes, Galatep. Talks of humping that sofa, right? That gives you some idea. Okay, doing all, yeah, I'm doing all right tonight, Galatep. How about you? I was just gonna finish up. Quite honestly, we finished one day in Willy Beamish, and that was pretty much my my goal. I know that this day will take quite a long time. Yeah, this coming day. Now the day after, I'm pretty sure that's just like the frog jump competition. So that might be a what do you call a short day? But I don't know. I've only played through it once when I was an adult, and it was quite a while ago now. So humping that sofa, yeah, right. If you keep your pants on, Reptimon, it's cleaner than wanking, right? It's just like you'll just jizz, get your jism inside your pants. So like, you know, and there's all those like kind of like crevasses in a sofa, you know, between the cushions or whatever. And if you're lucky, Reptimon, you might find some spare change. While you're sticking your dick into the crevasses of the sofa, you'd be like, there's something hard and metal that the tip of my dick is touching. Oh, it's a quarter, right? Nice. Hop in that faint account, listen. I'll betcha that those who were they? Those Victorians? Like that was the main purpose of the fainting couch back then, because it's such a weird thing, right? And you can't call it the humping couch because that's uncouth in Victorian times, so they called it the fainting couch, but it was actually just like they just flopped down on there and started humping. You know, it kept away the what do you call it? The hysterics. Was that it in women? And then for men, it just I'm sure back in Victorian times they had a medical reason for wanking. It's just like it keeps the blood clear or something, right? The veins clear. I don't know, huh? Spare change. I wanted a peanut, huh? Yeah, that's the casting couch, huh? Yeah, good old hysteria. If ever a woman is giving you too much of this, Dan Bob, you can just claim that she has hysteria and then do all sorts of horrific things to her. And at a certain point in time, they would literally burn her for being a witch, right? Okay, therapy. In a way, isn't it, Reptimon, right? I mean, have you guys ever wanked because you had a headache? It's like, I got a headache, and you tried to wank it, and your headache went away, right? The forbidden fifth humor, jism, right? That is punishable by hanging, Unclovic, huh? Yeah, that's it, the humors, right? Keep the humors all in balance, right? So just, you have too much of that forbidden fifth humor, jism, so you gotta let it out, or whatever, and just expunge it onto like an old cloth, right? Okay, you got a friend who is being a shit. Have you told them that they're being a shit, Galatep? What'd they do? Women won't be so uppity. If men were being so annoying, we wouldn't have to be so uppity, Dan Bob, huh? Wank the pain away. Isn't that a love song? There's a song, Fuck the Pain Away, but that's different from wanking, isn't it, huh? Yeah, no, yeah. Isn't that Peaches, right? Good old Fuck the Pain Away. Yeah, it was the #1 surgery, right? Curing the women of the hysteria, but just like, for fuck's sake. You know, it's a long, laborious surgery or whatever. So just here, take this thing, And it'll cure your hysteria, right? Okay, yeah, have a good one, Galtep. Good old wank or fuck the paid away. I think we all need to try that, right? So, yeah, personal massagers. Yeah. You know, most people get kinks in their neck or shoulder, but sometimes women get a kink, well, down there. And how, huh? Okay, the only way to cure a wandering uterus is a spirit with the beach, right? It cures all, huh? Okay, when did I, okay, yeah, I saved it just over there. Play with Willy. Because I'll betcha Brianna is gonna ask to do something. She's sitting right there, all useless cunt like on the couch. So she's, when I put the speech bubble on her, she'll say, "Oh, push me on the swings, Willy," or do something or other. And I think if I literally say no, then my bad boy meter rises or some bullshit like that. But I think once we do that, then we're finally free to just do whatever the hell we want for today. But I will save that for next time, you guys. Oh, nice. Okay, sorry. I just saw who was online right now. I guess I'm not usually online today. So, you know, maybe some of these people usually stream, but like I'm usually not here, right? But okay, cool. Okay, so I think I have a raid target. Midnight Monopoly was so kind to raid this and bring that enormous crowd over here. So I think it's only fair that I repay the favor. Yeah, King Quest, but what a fart quest, Reptimon, hey? Okay, yeah, Stay Black is thanks for hanging out today, almost the entire time. Hey, appreciate that. Okay, yeah, thanks, Galatep. So yes, I'll see you next time. Yeah, it's already morning, Maul, so now I release you to do whatever the hell you want to do for today. But that is all the Willy Beamishing I'm going to do. I don't really want to start a little bit of this day, even though I already did by doing that stuff with Duffy. But when we next play this, we'll do whatever to Brianna, and I think we'll have the rest of the day as free range time, and then I can do whatever the hell I want. So. To kill Whitey and all that, right? Well, let's keep that between you and me next time, huh? Every time someone said, yeah, it has become much harder than that to inspire a orgasm, right? Yeah, thanks, Galatep. My Islam brother now. He wasn't like that last time, but he converted at some point between now and then, huh? Yes. What's that saying? Assalamu alaikum. That's it, Galatep. Eh? Assalamu alaikum to you too. Okay, but anyways, you guys, that's all the Willy Beamish and Drunkerella for today. Let me see. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, yeah, and I don't need that. But I think we will. Okay, this fucking thing. These fucking ads. We'll raid someone. They're playing the dig. So another point clicky. I hope they're not leaving right now. But yes. Thank you, Reptimon, Gaz. Yeah, thank you, Dan Bob. Assalamu alaikum to you too. Yeah, yes, Gaz, huh? So yes, I'm off. So that means you guys will just have to manage your Fridays without me. But never fear, I will be back next week for probably more Willy Beamish and more whatever I feel like playing. If there's anyone new here, if you're interested, there's all my socials on Twitter. I tweet before about like half an hour before every stream when I'm going to go live. On my Discord at the beginning of every week, I post my schedule because it does change from week to week. And I also have a YouTube where sometimes I stream, but most of the time I just post edited videos of these games, all cut and everything. Cut down. And the coffee is for maximum simpin if you want to just support this even further and get behind the scenes content, huh? But yes, thank you to everyone who followed today. Midnight Monopoly for that enormous raid. All the guys who resubbed and their bits and everything. Oh yes, and there was also Jibs with the raid. But yes, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed yourself today and the chat and in a small part of the game, huh? Hope you enjoyed a little bit more of Willy Beamish. I'll pick that up probably again next week. But in the meanwhile, let me see. There we go. Yes, thank you very much, Sirius. Okay, so this raid, good old Chomp Deluxe. He is playing the Dig right now. I played that years ago. The VOD is unfortunately lost, but if you're a serious old viewer, then you might have seen that. But that was a long time ago. Bootleg, I'm heading off. You're just catching the end. So anyways, yes, thank you, Bootleg, huh? So yeah, watch it on here. The edited playthrough will be on YouTube later. And same with this VOD that these YouTube guys will see later. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, follow on Twitch so you could have a chance to watch us live. Yeah, thank you. See all of you guys. Thank you very much for hanging out today for some Willy Beamish. I appreciate the company while I'm playing through one of my childhood favorites, and for your attempts to help me with that stupid bat part. But now we go and raid over Chomp Deluxe. I believe he's also another. He usually streams a lot of retro, and right now he's playing through the Dig. Much more serious, but I remember also liking the Dig. It was a good game. A little bit hard though. Let's go over and say hi, talk about your farts or something like that, right? He's a cool guy. He can take it. Okay. Yes, Bootleg. It'll be a while before the next stream. But okay, I'm going off now, guys. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. This is Drunkerella, and I'm gonna get a drink. Okay.